These are five things.
These are five things. These are five things. These are five things, motherfucking Dylan. Get that shit down.
Look at that.
Get that shit
my
down
God.
out of here.
How dare you?
Get
Rub our
that
noses
shit
in
out of
that
here.
banana.
Big
Oh my God.
How dare you shove your banana in our faces like that?
How dare you?
How dare
How
you?
fucking dare you?
You know I've always wanted one of those bananas.
Damn it.
Oh, there it is. There it is. The shake.
I've always wanted a
And
banana
we'll stay
award.
right here.
Unbelievable.
displayed.
Unbelievable.
How
I
dare you? Thank
can't
you,
believe I'm
Smart.
even allowing you to be big
Bottom
right
right.
now. I can't even believe I'm allowing this. I am choosing to let you stay big and
Oh,
rub that in our
boy.
faces. Could easily just take your video off.
Which of the we agree that it is dumb that there isn't a banana emoji.
Yeah, maybe I gotta make a banana emoji.
We might have a custom one coming.
Will you say that for
Yes,
us,
big
Mark?
banana.
Where are the big bananas at?
Where the
From
big
Iron Man.
bananas at? Where the bananas for the big peels at?
Oh, gross.
Big peeled banana.
It's disgusting.
Hi guys. So Dave, it
Oh.
sounds like you're still not on the Claritin, huh?
Wow.
Never will be.
Ooh.
Wow, is
Never
this
will
gray
be.
versus green tonight? Jesus.
Gray versus
Gray
green.
versus green.
In the top row,
Ultimate.
we have our gray guys. In the bottom row, we have our green guys.
Let's see what Ellie's
Fight.
wearing. We'll
We
find
got
out.
a toast right now from Brissy Joe. It says
Ooh.
to big bananas.
Toast to big
To
bananas.
big bananas.
Dylan, I think
Thank you.
I think this is you, bud.
Might be in charge.
I'd like to toast to bananas. Not just regular bananas, big bananas. Ones that you could cut up and fill a whole bowl of cereal with. Ones that you could make a whole loaf of banana bread with one banana.
Mm.
The biggest bananas.
I
Donkey
have
Kong
to.
size.
I have to
Cheers.
interject.
Oh,
Interject with a toast. I'm so sorry. I'm the.
I think it's called interrupt.
I'm so
I don't
sorry.
know if it's interject. I
You're
think
right.
it's
Okay.
interrupt. I'm pretty sure it's
I'm-
interrupt.
I'm-
Yeah, it's a straight up interrupt.
that
Literally,
the
the
reason
last
why-
he was wrapping it up. The last line of his toast, he was finishing
Keeping it
to put the
tight,
period on
keeping
it.
Tight.
Drunk Annie's fell out of her chair and screamed,
Back
I
of
need to
the
interject.
room. I need to interject. Okay, I just have to say,
Uh-huh.
I just wanted to go off of. I guess Dylan had said something about bananas, and I just wanted to like chime in. I wanted to chime in.
Chime in. Okay,
This
chime.
is
That's
an
another way of saying it.
interruption.
That's another way of saying
It's
interrupt.
not an interruption. This is a chiming in. Okay, my chime in is some people, think that a banana can be too big. It's too much banana, I don't want an entire bowl full of banana.
Yeah.
Okay, that banana is too big. What am I going to do with all of that banana? If I
banana.
put that in a smoothie, it's going to
Okay.
I'm not going to be able to taste the raspberries. I'm
gonna
not
be
going to
too banana.
enjoy the strawberries
So
or
this is
the
an
few
anti-toast to big
blueberries.
bananas?
Give him his toast.
Some people think some bananas are too
Too
big.
Okay,
Wow.
Annie's, can I interject on your toast real quick?
absolutely.
Annie's is being real combative up top on these shows. The other show, she hated on cats and dogs.
Oh, wow.
This is about
All over
bananas. This has
bananas.
nothing to do with me.
She's all
This
over
has
them.
nothing.
I think it has a lot to do with you.
This has nothing to do with me. It has
Wow.
everything to do with big bananas.
Okay.
I would like to chime
Alright.
in back.
Hold on,
please.
I'm gonna have to chime in before you chime in.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Annie's, I have the opposite opinion as Jack. I like it when you come in hot, you come in firing, you come in starting some shit, rearing, ready to go,
Hell
getting
yeah,
it off your
dude.
chest. I think that bananas should be half their size. If bananas were half their size, I would fucking have a pocket full of bananas all day, every day of the
yeah.
week.
Yeah,
So
dude.
You can't save a banana. What are you, one of those
What
people
are you
who cuts
gonna
a
do?
banana in half and then
Yeah,
lets
what are
it
you gonna do?
brown? And
What are
then
you
you're
gonna
like,
do?
oh,
It
don't
gets old
worry,
so
guys.
fast.
I'm good. I got my
Real.
half
Yeah.
banana.
If a
Don't
banana's
fucking
too
eat
big,
half
by the time you
banana.
even get to the bottom of it, regular eating, it's already brown. That's how big bananas are these days.
I don't think
They're
Chrissy
too
Jill meant
Steroids.
Big.
It's same shit
And
with the
I-
chickens. The same shit they do with chickens. Too much steroids. Banana steroids.
No, see, we disagree there. I'm okay with the big chicken. I want a big chicken. I want
Okay,
a
you're
big
pro big
breast. I
chicken,
want a
you're
big
anti-big banana.
thigh. I want a big old chicken thigh. Actually, you know what? I take that back. When I'm eating chicken wings at a bar and the wing is too big,
Too big of a
it's
wing.
just
Don't be
too
interrupted.
big.
You're pro big chicken, but you want chickens with big breasts and little wings.
Don't we all?
The Barbies of chicken. You want?
I mean,
wow.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people make a lot of money after the fact that we want our chickens with big old breasts and teeny tiny wings. Okay.
Yep, exactly. Mark, you got anything you want to interject?
How many people do you have in your basement right now?
It's called a lair, Annie. It's a lair. Not a-
You know what?
Thank
It's
you.
a lair. Okay.
Okay,
It's
and now who's
a
being
layer.
combative? Yeah, now who's being combative? Team Green is at it. Team Green.
I came in the middle. I turned on a green light so I could.
Team Green.
Oh boy!
Okay.
Boy.
Nipples in the morning. You went.
Oh my
What's that kind of show tonight? Okay, I'm on board now.
We're coming in hot, y'all. Bands. Wow.
We
This is going to be the hottest show
I
of the
tell
year,
you.
baby.
Hottest
We are
show of the
all
year.
auditioning for the WWE tonight. I guess we should
That is
probably
it.
just let everybody know now. We want to start with the WWE, move on our way up to the WWF. So tonight's show is actually
This
an audition
is.
for the WWE. I'm pretty sure Yak has just been cast.
Yaks in. Yaks in.
Hey, Yak, you got it.
Monday Night Raw, baby. We ain't
You're
doing
raw dogging it all week.
wrestling on Monday.
I never.
on Monday.
And
I
his
never-
name,
No, we're not on the show on Monday. We're taking the week off, but catch me on Monday Night Raw with what are they called? Tugboat and
Tug.
and Earthquake.
Chancy?
Tugboat and Earthquake. Who are you again? I can't remember.
You started out with what are they called, and the answers were tugboat and earthquake.
And then your name is just a guy. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. Showed up
You guys
here.
remember old WWF that used to fight those nobodies on Sundays? Well, guess what? One of those nobodies is a somebody now.
You know what? You should be an audience plant as just
Okay.
some guy eating a bag of chips.
Maybe
Bag
And
of
then
chips,
you
guys.
just get you
chips.
Banana
and you
chips?
interrupt the show.
Yeah.
You interrupt
They
the
don't
show.
have enough. They don't have enough audience plant interrupter
don't.
bits in
They
WWE.
don't.
Classic of live sketch comedy, live comedy of all
What the fuck are they
sorts.
thinking? Okay, I'm
What
gonna
is
be
WWE
Vince
doing?
McMahon. I'll go talk to
Please.
Vince.
Yeah.
You're gonna talk to him?
I'm gonna talk to him. I'll put in some shoulder
Maybe
pads.
Take over the whole institution.
I could take over the
You-
whole
Kenny's-
institution.
You could.
You'd have to wrestle Stephanie McMahon.
Listen, I
Yeah,
got
you'd
a
have to
haircut.
wrestle Stephanie for it. So
You did get a haircut, huh, honey?
Do I want to wrestle her? I don't know if I have the energy, but I will
Oh,
be
okay.
super
Well.
combative. I'll chime
So-
in.
you're gonna run the WWE, but you don't know if you have the energy to wrestle one match for it.
So this ends our toast for the big banana.
Wow, nobody ever got more money's worth out of a toast
The
than
energy.
Brissy Joe just did
Yeah,
for
that's serious.
the Big Bananas toast. Seed Mole just subscribed. Thank you so much.
I mean, The Godfather run an entire mafia, and he never got out of his chair. So,
Wait, huh? What?
right?
Do we have any sponsors anymore? I mean, we have one real sponsor.
I got a sponsor.
Mark has a sponsor.
Contact
And then, ladies and
me.
gentlemen, we are going to get to our guest. Ele Woods will be on the show in just a minute. But boy, are we bullshitting hard off the top right now.
I
Mark?
can't wait to see Ellie. I can't.
Oh,
fucking
we're gonna
wait
fuck
to
it
see
up with
Ellie.
Ellie. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh
This
my
shit. You
God.
thought this shit was wild right now?
Well, you guys have heard of the popular 80s band Flock of Seagulls?
Have we?
Well, we were contacted by their manager for a
manager
sponsorship
reached out?
opportunity. Their manager reached out, but they're also
Wow.
we didn't get Flock of Seagulls, but we got another band that the manager managed, is.
Their manager has a.
You want me to share this?
The
You want me to share
manager
this?
manages.
This is Flock of Seagulls. So this is.
I think it's Flock of Seagulls.
Yeah, the way he said it on the phone, he sounded like a tough guy.
So this is
Flock of Seagulls.
what a lot of people don't realize was the Seagulls were supposed to be the first Baldwins. There was a lot of Seagulls. There was a whole there was a harem of Seagal brothers.
You guys all know
And-
the other three. You know the other three. There's Steven Seagal that we all know.
Daniel.
He's the one we all know. There's Daniel Seagal. There's Billy Seagal.
Billy Seagal.
And
on the
then there's
bottom,
Alex Seagal.
that's definitely me in 10 years.
Which one?
On
Bottom
the
Bottom center?
one with glasses.
Yeah.
I thought these were all pictures of Yak at different points
Thank you.
in our
Amy.
used to be
Finally, we're on
career.
the same page.
These aren't all Yak?
Well, I wish.
Oh my God! Wow.
Wait,
Okay.
All right. Now we're just doing marks. Just doing Google searches.
Sorry, I was gonna try and find the original. I was gonna try and find the original picture that I put the Seagal faces over because the actual band of Flock of Seagulls, they look real weird and real young. They look like 12-year-old boys, and then there's one dude who's like 55.
He was the flock keeper.
He was the king of the flock.
He didn't play any instruments. He was just there watching. Oh, you gotta. Speaking of Steven Seagal, if you've never seen him on YouTube in his early days doing what was the fighting he did?
Aikido.
Kenpo?
Aikido.
Aikido, right.
Go watch Steven Seagal do Aikido. It's the funniest shit.
Okay, I found the real. Here's the real band. So
What?
This is the real Flock of
That's the
Seagulls.
dude on the right's real forehead.
Okay, these are.
Okay,
How
no,
young
that
is the guy in the
dude,
front?
And then it's
Dude,
like
that
Uncle
hair
Joey,
is-
Uncle Joey on the left.
full fake photoshopped hair. It seemed like on the top.
Looks
So
like John
weird.
Malkovich.
And then the kid, the yak who you are in 30 years, it looks like a
me 10 years
12-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that hairstyle is so famous, the middle one. That's the Flock of Seagulls
That is
haircut.
wow.
Yeah, that's
What?
the titular guy. I thought that
Is that
everybody in
really-
the band had that hair, but I
Yeah,
guess it
me
was
too.
just that guy.
This
Is that
picture.
really Uncle Joey, though? I mean,
No, it looks just like him. It looks just like him, right?
Yeah, Flock of Seagulls was Uncle Joey on bass. What was his name? Who played drums on the show for real?
well, that's
John
Michelle
Stamos.
Tanner. That's
Stamos.
Michelle Tanner in the
Michelle
front.
Tanner in the front for sure.
Tanner, cut it out.
Nobody realized that Full House was a spin-off of Flock of Seagulls.
No one realizes that.
Nobody,
No one.
nobody
Literally
would've
no one.
guessed.
This picture drives me fucking crazy because can you pull it back up,
I'm
Mark, or
sorry.
did you delete it?
No, I
You
burned
deleted it
it.
off the
Because
It burned my
because
computer.
please pull it up real quick. The fact that this motherfucker doesn't have space on the left and right side, that he's hugging the dude on the right,
yeah.
is driving me fucking crazy. The everything is the
so
framing is
weird
great, and then the
choice.
guy in the middle is fucked it up.
Well,
He was like, "I'm gonna do a hug thing," and then he
No, I think
leaned
the guy
over.
on the right is supposed
Yeah,
to be
pulling
closer.
oh,
The guy on the right, his job is to get
Yeah.
in. I don't know why he's so
should've
far
been
over.
in.
He should have been in.
yes.
He's screwing the picture.
should've
up.
been
You think the guy on the right's the problem?
Yeah,
I
he
know
should've
the
been
guy
hit-
on the
If
right.
he
Right.
goes
Elbow.
in and his crotch is literally on the kid in the front's ear,
Oh, no.
If your
is
guy-
that what happened? They were like, "Hey, Bill,
that's-
you're
that's
crotching,
exactly
you're
what-
crotching
that's exactly
Stevie
what
in the bottom."
If the
You're
middle
crazy.
guy if the middle guy moves over, he's not centered with young Yak,
Yeah.
Young Yak.
and that
Real
throws
quick,
it off even more.
Also, Yak is.
That is the problem.
We got an impression challenge
Oh.
for John Malkovich, for Yak to do John Malkovich.
Perfect. Thank you
Well,
so much.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Absence
Thank
of
you so
Brevity.
much. Yeah,
Oh,
I really
Matt,
appreciate those.
That's Matt's impression challenge. And ladies and gentlemen, if you did not see our game night show, the 4.5 hour insanity that it was,
baby.
the reason Dylan has a banana by his shoulder, go back and watch the game night show if you got 4.5 hours to see the greatest competition in all of human history
Yeah.
and how
The reason
Dylan
you've got a
cheated to
banana by your
win.
shoulder.
Better than the first
Ooh.
in the Olympics.
All right, so
I'm
Yak,
way
you got to
better
do.
You want to do this now? Or should we bring Ellie out? We can do this after.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we'll tease it. We'll tease it. That's a
Yeah,
tease, y'all.
that's
That's
a
what you
teaser.
call a tease. Because, ladies and
Hey, that's a
gentlemen,
tease.
we have one of the most wonderful human beings who's ever walked the face of the planet,
Yeah.
sitting in the green room, looking cool as fuck.
Hell
ready
Oh, yeah.
to come on to this show right now. Ladies and gentlemen, put some E's in the chat.
Ease in the chat. Ease.
For Ele Woods.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. He's in the chat.
Coming from her OnlyFans layer.
Oh my goodness.
David, can you throw a little music on? Can we do just a little bit of a dance party to bring Ellie onto the
Okay.
show? We just need a little bit of a dance party.
Hold on.
Oh my God.
Let me get.
Gray green.
We'll do
We
that.
need to-
Hold on.
Dang.
Ellie, I'm going to take you off and then bring you back on with some better
Okay, great.
music.
I-
Okay.
Yeah, well, let's do that. That was a
Okay,
that
hold
was
on,
a
let me-
rehearsal.
That was a
Hold on.
practice.
Let me see. What's this one like?
I'm just chiming
No.
in all over the place.
You can just play
No.
any.
That's dramatic.
Oh, can I? Oh, we'll just do let's make lots of money.
Oh, this is pretty quick.
Okay, we're gonna do this. Slam, 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 slam.
Let's bring
slam,
out
slam,
our girl.
Slam, 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 slam,
Ele
slam, 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 slam. Oh, house shampoo commercial.
Yeah.
Gotta put my shirt back on.
That's a ring light. Yak, don't you dare put your shirt back on.
Oh, early breakdown.
Yes.
That's an early breakdown. Man, your glasses are even cooler because you can see your ring light in them. They. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
we lost you.
Oh, I think you rocked your audio off, Ellie.
Oh my God, too much
You rocked
much
your
noise.
audio
I
off.
rocked
Rock it away.
quiet.
That's a warning to all our audience. Don't rock your audio.
Rock to
so
quiet.
hard.
Don't
How's
rock
Tony?
my-
How's Tony Monero doing behind you on your dresser up there?
How's Tony
Oh,
Monero
he's doing
doing?
Tony, that was one of my like things that I thought about bringing, and I hate to just do one thing, so I thought, oh, I'll showcase
As a backup. It's a backup thing.
Yes.
It is the Tony Monero scrapbook.
Tony Monero. Who is
That's
Tony
really
Monero?
exciting.
Yeah, me and Dave
I
don't
think
know.
some people call him John Travolta.
Sorry, most people. Sorry, I think you meant most people. The John Travolta scrapbook.
I think it's unauthorized too. So
Oh,
Illustrate. What's it? It says an illustrate. So that's just pictures of him.
Yeah.
text.
little factoids about his life.
Oh, a lot of
That's honestly too much text.
Wow,
they
that's
say
a
how he got
lot
that
more
cleft
text
on his
than I
chin?
expected.
Too much text.
It's like truly written from a fan's POV. So,
Like
Oh,
through
I
his,
wish
bed-
it was
through his
fan
bedroom window.
fiction.
like one day I was dumpster diving and I found Tony Monero's sock.
Should just be a creepy fan illustrated pictures of weird stuff.
Day
Window.
7,409. Smelled his mail.
Now,
Oh man,
this
a lot of people saying, "Hey, Heyman, what's up? What's up, Heyman?
Oh
Heyo.
my
What's up,
What
Heyman?" And
My
Ruha.
best friend
Haven't
just
said
got
hey to a lot of
in.
people. Mario J. Squigs wrote a funny joke earlier. When you mess up your mic, he said,
saw
"I've heard
that.
you rock your socks off, but rock your ox off."
Very
Okay, I love a good audio joke.
See, I thought that was somebody who knew me, and I read it as Anux with an X, and I was like, whoever that is, that person knows me.
Anus.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
thought
your online
Nickname for Annie's?
handle for the
no, I
dark
just
web?
thought that was like a funny way to say it, you know.
A nix. Okay, it's not like
Oh,
a
I
French
got it.
word. That's not a French word.
Instead of like rock your ass off or something, it's like a nooks.
Yeah,
A
and
nix. A
that works in
nix.
I think that works in text. Yeah,
Let's
that's
start
it.
using that. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Do you guys all want to start using that?
Make that a
You know,
thing.
personally, for me, I don't think I can. It's a little
It's a
too close
no.
for to anus for me.
Yeah, it's
And,
true. Triggering. That's triggering.
It
for
a
you.
little bit. Like, it's like, I mean, I don't think it's necessarily triggering, but I do think for me, it's
Seem triggered.
it brings me to a different place.
I hate to
And all of a
tell
sudden, I've
you-
forgotten where I am.
Let's explore it. Let's explore this a lot.
Yeah.
You know.
Anix Fairweather. Thank you for writing it out. Which of the weeks so Annie's can look at it.
It's
Feather
already
weather.
out there.
Anus
Thank you.
Feather
I
weather.
need to work through it. I need to work through it, and I need to see it.
Anux.
I need to see my biggest fear.
And watch this, Annie's. Watch this, Annie's. You see your biggest fear, and now what happened? You conquered it, and now it's gone.
Yeah.
Wow.
Somebody else put it in the chat, though, I think.
And now it's
Okay,
back.
now it's back. Now it's back. And I actually realize now that I haven't worked on it at all. And I haven't overcome it. And I feel like you pressured me to overcome it quite quickly. Now, Ellie. Oh, Ellie, I'm so sorry.
No,
Please,
I
you
was-
first. You're the
No.
guest.
Okay, no, you first.
No,
please.
you. No, please, please,
Since we're so
please.
polite.
Very funny.
You first, Ellie.
Okay, I'll
please.
go. I'll go.
Thank you.
I wanted to say I put this purple light on in the background because I've seen your guys'
love
show
it.
before, and
Yeah.
everybody on Twitch always has fun lights.
Fun lights.
And I have to say, it's like really hot.
Oh no,
It's like
it's a heat bulb.
What is that then?
LED.
Is that just a like a,
Did you
a
spill it out
real
there?
electric wire that is just cut open and
Yeah.
just
Is that Mace
blasting?
Windu's whip?
It's
Oh,
like,
Mark.
It's like 250 feet of a live wire, and it's
Is
sparking
that
over
Dennis
there.
Miller joke?
Sparking over there in the corner.
Whip.
Listen, Ellie, normally I would
What you
say,
doing with Mace Windu's whip,
unplug
babe?
the sparking wire, but it looks so good that I think you're going to have to endure the heat because it is honestly like you in a pink hue is just, it's everything.
Thank you. I just might have
Yeah.
to actually get naked later.
You know
When I'm
what?
in
Listen,
chat-
Yak's
just don't
way
show your
ahead of you.
nipples, but Yak's already naked.
Hey, we're taking next week
Shirts
off,
off.
so we got time for a band. You know
We
what I
got
mean?
time for a band.
We got time for a band, rebrand, start a new channel, guys. If for
Private
some reason,
Street, banned
if
and
for some
rebranded.
banned and rebranded. If for any reason, and you'll know the reason, this stream suddenly shuts off and you can't find our page or our YouTube page,
Oh, they're gonna
check out
put
Private
racist?
Street Comedy _2 in about a week and a half.
Yes, please. That was good, David. That's a really
Thank you.
good promo voice.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I've been working on it.
Oh, really?
I gave up on my smile and just started working on my
Working your
promo voice.
voice?
Yeah.
Would you mind? I don't know. All of a sudden, when I heard promo voice, and all of a sudden I was like, "Oh, I want a large French fry from McDonald's." Would you mind just giving me like a quick taste of what your take would be on a promo voice for a large French fry from McDonald's with sweet and sour sauce?
Oh.
Ellie, did you have
And
any
if
suggestions?
I may,
Yes,
full
please.
fat, the original McDonald's French fry, full fat,
Beef lard.
beef
Full,
lard,
full flecked?
full fat,
Full flecked?
full fat.
Full flecked?
Anux.
Full flecked?
Lard.
I don't know what's happening right now. But,
What is that? Full flecked? Is that the word I
And
heard?
we're
Full flecked?
taking it ready,
sorry.
and whenever you're ready, go ahead, please, right now. Okay, well,
That's,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like you just took a dump.
Has anyone ever heard that in a commercial?
Clearing some space out.
I'm hearing you after you've eaten an entire French fry. I want to hear the.
I don't know.
before.
I already got one I'm sold,
almost
okay?
sold.
But also one I'm out. So,
Thank you,
hey,
sharks.
if you can get 1 out of 2, you're doing pretty good.
I think I'd start working on your smile again.
Well, that's all you get. That's what you paid for. That's my studio time.
McDonald's fries.
My idea was easy, but like I didn't know it was that easy.
Mhm, yeah.
And David
Sometimes you just-
books.
I book.
He fucks. I mean, books.
Which of these? Which books?
I'm the greatest under 3 words booker in the biz.
Do you need an
That's hard.
onomatopoeia?
We need a
Did you
guy.
know?
Hey, you guys. We need a guy just to come in to make a sound like a like voice. He doesn't have to say anything.
Who's
Where
the
there's
guy
just a guy.
with
Just a
ate,
guy.
ate too much food guy? Who's the I ate too much food guy? Get David Brown.
Tim Allen.
You guys call me?
Oh yeah. Actually, let's get Tim Allen.
Yeah, let's get Tim Allen. We'll
we
just
can't
get
afford Tim Allen. Get David Brown.
Well, it's time for the new Tim Allen, right? Like we have.
Yeah, we don't have a grunny guy.
It's like weird that we haven't like found the new Tim Allen. So like Dave, like I don't know, somebody.
It's weird. It is weird that we haven't found because
It is bizarre.
Because there was American Idol, there was The Voice, and there was finding the next Tim Allen.
America's
Yeah.
Next Tim Allen.
America's Next Tim Allen. Honestly, can we go ahead and pitch that show? I'm pretty sure that's a seller.
I think Henry Cavill might be in the running because he like uses tools, right? But Dave, I think you could.
Yeah, I've seen him build his own computer.
Yeah.
But let's talk about Tim the Tool Man. Not great at using the tools.
That's
No,
true.
that
Just
can
go
That's
to-
true.
quite a klutz.
Just
Okay.
Coke.
Yeah.
Okay, so he doesn't have to be good at it.
Kelly?
I was watching the pre-show. You brought up Wilson, but what was the other guy's name who was good at the tools?
Al Borland.
Al Borland.
Al Borland,
Ow. Borland. Wow, you guys know the last
Al
one. That's
Borland,
Is that his
amazing.
name?
the big boar.
Arnie?
I don't know about you guys,
yeah. Richard.
I-
Richard. Something.
Richard Flannel.
Carney.
Richard Flounder.
Flannel.
Richard Hawkins?
Post Family Feud now.
but I personally always found there to be just a lot of hostility between Tim and Jill.
Wow.
Personally,
Yeah.
I always felt like there was
Seemed like a
so
happy
much under the
relationship.
surface.
You think they were just staying together for the kids
Oh,
I
yeah, and the
think that
tool.
they were
and
staying.
the hot rod?
Yeah, just out of a necessity, out of just like I've
They
already
got 3
gave you my
boys.
life. I'm just
Could
gonna
I-
keep
could
giving.
I
it.
admit
Sean
something?
Diston, what's up?
Oh, what up, Sean?
Hey, what up?
Hi, Sean.
You're just on Justin.
I guess we can start
what a
the show
treat.
now.
What a-
Al
what an
invented
honor.
the internet. Is that true?
Sean told me that he wants to come on this show.
Al
by the way.
Gorland.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey Sean, we're taking a break
Yes,
this next week, and then
It
we're
would
coming
be-
back 2 Thursdays from now. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now announcing Sean Diston will be on the show 2 Thursdays from now.
Perfect. It may
check your
not work with the
calendar.
schedule at all.
Push whatever you got, Sean. Push
Double
it.
guess.
Just push it.
Yo.
Ellie,
I must do
Okay.
6 things. Deal.
as much
All
as
right.
as much as we can
That's what
keep
it takes to
talking
sign the
about
deal.
Tim Allen, because I mean
No,
we all
no.
know that you're a Tim Allen expert, so I don't
Huge.
want
Do you
to
have a
like.
Tim Allen scrapbook too?
Yeah.
Do I have, oh yeah.
It's probably in the back.
Obvi, obvi.
Behind
Underneath
it.
the
There
It's
we-
that one.
There we go.
Hello.
The Tim
It's a
Allen.
box of Tim's
Before
tools.
Ellie shares her thing, could I play
Tim
one
Keelan.
small game with Ellie? Not even a
Oh,
game.
wow.
more
Please.
Sean already.
Yeah. So
Please.
Ellie, I have 3 pictures because I've known Ellie for a long time, about as long as everyone else here. But we played dodgeball together. We were, I mean, also,
Many lives.
You guys
yeah,
went to
Ellie
prom?
is one of the best athletes that you'll see.
Just dodgeball.
She's
Well,
lit.
one of the best players in the league, that's for sure. We interned at UCB
Fierce.
together. Oh yeah.
Fiercely competitive.
What's happening
Fiercely
over there?
competitive, which I think
What was that move?
is
No, but it's good.
what makes you amazing in all that
Just
you
top
do.
of the cheek? Is that
I'm reading the chat. Just asked to see my Tim Allen tattoo.
Oh.
Oh, very good.
Your
I
lower
thought
back.
Yak said you're very athletic, and then you just showed the top
Yeah.
part of your ass, just to be like,
Only
No,
in
I thought
college.
this
you were-
is
you
my
were
throwing
perching-
muscle.
I thought you were perching on just the armrest to show how athletic you are.
Oh.
That's one way to show it.
That's a
pretty
bird girl
athletic.
for you right there. Just a
Yeah.
perching on the
Just
armrest.
perching on the
So,
armrest.
Yak, you have a
So Ellie,
challenge.
so I'm just gonna show you 3 pictures.
Ooh,
and I just want
3
you to
pics.
I just want you to tell the chat and everyone what is this picture from?
What
Okay.
is this picture from?
And I'm not
Is
like-
this picture
This is
from?
not like a prank on me. I'm not like
Not a
blacked
prank.
out in all of them, and I can't tell them,
No,
right?
it's all fun. It's
Oh,
all
you're
fun.
so blacked out
It's
on
just
all of
some-
them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
These are
there's a
all
lot of
three
Sharpie
pictures.
on you.
3 pictures that you and I are in together, and I just want some good memories, and I just want you to say where it's from. So here's
Okay.
I'm here.
So, putting it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yes, Ellie. Yes.
Ellie.
Oh,
Classic.
can you zoom in on you, Yak?
I think so.
Yeah. You guys know.
Look at that.
Okay, so this is from a midnight UCB show. And if you've ever been to UCB shows, the Upright Citizens Brigade in Los Angeles, you know that the midnight shows are the wildest, loosest premise, most fun, slightly drunk shows. So this show
Show
is
up.
called Aretha Franklin's Fever Dream, where you took an existing sketch and you put it in a different context. So this was a sketch about Yak and I as a married couple, and we were fighting about toast
Mm-hmm.
in the vein of Closer. And it was like very
Oh,
dramatic. And so in this one, we put on matching wigs and matching leotards
Mm-hmm.
and did the whole sketch jumping on trampolines.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
But
Oh,
it's the whole
Dang.
same sketch. Oh wow.
The whole same sketch jumping on trampoline.
And it was like,
Memory.
what's the famous Closer line? Like, you can't,
Oh.
fuck, like, you know,
Oh God. Like.
sound off in the chat. Like, you can't
Like-
fuck me. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Like you can't tell my
fuck me
wife. Don't
unless you
tell my
get
wife. Or
Closer.
pick my wife, please.
I
Oh,
thought
That's
you
it.
Mark,
loved
I heard
me. It's really wild because I feel like I was going to say in the vein of one of your dodgeball games, because this is exactly what
Oh,
you guys
yeah,
look
yeah,
like
yeah.
whilst playing dodgeball as well.
Confused or
Ellie is
creamy.
always on the front line being very like
Intense.
she is intense. She's going to be in your face trying to psych you out with the ball.
Dang.
There's so much strategy that goes on.
Dodgeball
and
is
Ellie
stupid.
is got her finger on the pulse of that strategy.
pulse
She
of
knows
the
exactly what's
strategy.
going on, and she's the leader. And Yak is like the guy in the back who's fucking jumping off all over the place, like
maybe-
bouncing off the walls,
He's the
dodging
dodger.
off balls like
Maybe
crazy.
there's a dodgeball picture coming up. Annie.
He's the top,
I mean,
that's
top
good point.
dodger.
Everybody here except for Mark has been on the team, I believe.
And I did ask him to play, but at that point
I'm
he
too
was
big a target.
And
Yeah.
Too
Anais,
thin a
like,
target.
that's
Too
how
tall.
I joined the team because you couldn't come a few weeks, and so I
Right.
pretended to be you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I never came. I never
Yeah.
showed up.
And
I
She's
signed
still
up every
time you get a traffic ticket, it's because Ellie has your driver's license.
Yeah.
And she
No.
Sorry,
This is-
she's
by the way.
doing a lot for me right
She's
now.
racking 'em
she's,
up.
All right, let's
she's
see
doing a
this
lot for
next
me.
bit.
But
I'm
Ellie, do
happy.
you remember when Annie was finally able to make a game, and we're all excited, and then the day of, she showed up but couldn't play in the game because she booked a commercial, and
Didn't wanna
her
get hit in the
mom,
face.
or was it you, had a
My
dream
mom.
that,
My mom.
that she was playing dodgeball, and
My
the
mom.
dodgeball hit her in the nose, and she couldn't do the commercial. She's
Broke
like,
my nose.
can't play, can't
Yeah.
play.
I mean,
So-
You
And
gotta
that was
follow
like
that.
in the times when like I really needed to fucking book. Like I was working my ass off at the restaurant. I needed the
this
money.
is pre 300 commercials ago.
I mean, speaking of Anais and commercials, that woman books.
Oh yeah.
That woman
Yeah.
books.
She books.
You know
Are
what,
there
listen.
like awards at whatever commercial agency you have, and it's just every month is just a picture of you on the wall?
No, definitely no. But I have my picture up on the wall, next to like Wiener Schnitzel
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Like quite frequently. I don't want to brag.
You
but,
drop
like,
them off at all the restaurants and bars in LA.
I do.
You're like, I love this place. Do you want to put this up? And they're like, huh? And you're like, I had 600 headshots. I have 30 left, and I need you to pick one that you want me to put on the wall.
I did a commercial for you guys, and they're like, "We don't give a fuck, ma'am. Please exit our kitchen. Okay, you don't get any free
There
food."
she is. There she is.
Look at that.
Oh, there I am.
I
I saw this
one.
one recently. I took a picture, but you're in so many commercials, I don't even send them to you anymore.
Listen,
Yeah.
For your,
Tell me,
For
yeah.
your own record.
just
that
been filming
commercial
my
was really
television all day.
crazy because I flew to Detroit twice to film it during COVID. I finally get there. And I literally have never seen a script. No one has ever given me a script because the product, like the people can be really elusive. Sometimes they don't want you to get the script because of whatever. They're scared you're going to like tweet
we
it.
need this specific actress, but she can't know that there's a new flavor of Doritos out there.
Totally.
This shit'll blow up the internet. You gotta keep it on the down low about these new Doritos flavors.
Yeah, exactly. We see her social media sometimes. She posts like every 14 days. She's gonna be tweeting this shit like crazy. And
Oops, every 15 days, you gotta get that checked out, honey.
you know what? Listen, I can't do it.
That's fine. It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone.
It's not. When I'm inspired to do social media, I do it. But to be honest with you, I feel like I'm just not inspired often. Or I will get through half of it, and then I'm like, you know what? I don't feel like sharing this at all today.
Did you guys hear what I said?
Yeah.
No.
I heard it. It was a
Clearly.
funny joke.
Wait, what did you say?
I said you poop every 14 days.
Yeah. Is that not normal?
No, it's not for everyone.
It's not,
It's
for,
not for
everyone.
everyone.
It's not
Yeah.
for everyone.
You gotta be
It's perfect
inspired.
for me.
You gotta be
You gotta be inspired.
Gotta be
You
inspired.
gotta be.
Has anyone mentioned Annie's hair?
Wow.
Been a lot of mentions.
People are
Tell us
talking.
about it, Annie's.
Thank you, Sean.
On. comes in hot.
Fuck. Really
texted
on
me
it.
about
I
it.
can't wait to see you next Thursday.
Not a single one of the dudes in Private Street noticed anything with your hair. The chat blew up right when you.
talked about it in the pre-show.
I wasn't paying attention.
Well, okay, well.
Yeah, okay.
Uh,
All right, next picture.
I got a lot of buttons to push.
All right,
please,
yeah.
next picture.
Oh yeah, next pictures.
Oh, shout out to Zach Oyama and Jessica Heyman, two past
Yeah,
guests.
everyone's been here.
Oh my God, look at
This
this.
is from Sketch Showdown at UCB,
Ugh.
UCB Sunset. And here we are as babies, and we're doing a sketch where we're church people who are proselytizing about PCP, I believe.
I think that's right.
Wow.
What was
Oh
the name of this group?
my
Was this
God.
Friday
What do you
night?
mean?
This
Friday
is
night.
Friday night.
Do you write taglines for things? Because that was so succinct
was
in your
good.
description of
Thank
this.
you. I actually have done that professionally. Not
Yeah,
behind the-
you're really
it shows.
fucking good
it
at
fucking
it too.
shows.
Oh, Skinny.
In
says
your- in your
YouTube
description is-
Zach
Yeah, YouTube's Zach
The
Oyama.
very
Gotta
same.
say,
And then also early Private Street joke. Ooh, Zach Fairless.
gotta say, Yak,
Yeah.
are you missing that tie? Because I have it upstairs.
Do you? I don't
Big
know.
reveal.
Maybe.
Big
too.
reveal.
Well, then I don't need it. It's definitely yours now.
I
Yeah.
thought
Yeah,
about
what
giving
if
it back to you,
things get
but it's
formal
been,
soon?
what,
That's
5
true.
years?
Yeah.
Just keep it or give it to Mark. Mark lost all of his ties in
I
the
lost
move.
all my ties.
Mark
Fun
lost all his
fact-
ties.
Fun fact: Mark wore
remember.
that tie in Private Street Test Tube Cork sketch because he didn't have a tie. and then I let him borrow a tie.
Whoa.
How ironic.
It looks good on you, Mark, that tie. You should get it from LA.
Hey,
Yeah,
thanks
get
for
that.
tuning
We'll arrange
into
it.
our Thai show.
Tie show.
Tie talk.
Last
Talk
take here.
with pride.
Let's talk
And it's
ties.
me. I don't even know. It's Ellie and someone. I'm not sure who it is.
God.
Wow.
Look at these
Okay, but
BBs.
The thing is, like, I'm not even sure what this one is, but I do think it's also from Aretha Franklin's Fever Dream, The Midnight Show. But I don't remember what it is.
No, this is actually we
Tuesday.
both did we volunteered to be in a sketch 301 class show, and these two characters weren't even the main. We were just in the background. But Ellie had this whole to do. She's like, this on,
Of course.
and
Yeah.
I mean, we definitely
These two
stood out, but
were
we not
background
supposed to.
characters in a
We
sketch?
don't do background.
Did
Yeah.
anyone talk to that writer in that class?
We can stand behind you, but we
Yeah.
won't do background.
No.
Ellie, if Private Street ever thought that we were big prop costume people, you make us look like fucking fools.
Just because hers are so
Not at all.
specific and good. Like ours
Yeah.
are just like clunky and
Repurposed trash.
But
Repurposed
no,
trash.
it's actually something
Try it
I
out.
learned not to do.
Wow.
Wow.
Was
Yeah.
not to
You had to
do.
train it away.
Dissuaded?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you wear. It's how you
What's
feel
in your heart.
inside.
Yeah. But sometimes what you
But
wear
in sketch,
changes.
what you wear helps.
I mean, you get a laugh.
Yeah.
You had a few guffaws.
Sweat check.
Sweat
Hair
check.
Looking
is
great.
getting wetter.
If those lights are lighting you on fire.
Dang.
Seen Dave wear
Yeah,
that blonde
you could-
mullet wig at least 17 times. I mean, it's a fucking good wig.
Good ass wig.
It's a good wig, bruh.
You know what I wish
Ellie?
I had right now is
What-
footage of Dave's monkey in a cage.
Oh, that was a
What?
what a wild show that was.
I'm
So
sorry.
this Mark, this has a connection
What?
to you. So there was a midnight show. It was a gong show.
Good idea, cracking the window.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Oh damn, she's hot, you guys.
She's hot.
she's
Sean
hot.
told her.
She's hot. There was
that
it was
window.
a gong show. It was a
Jack's
midnight
hot,
show
Amber's hot.
at UCB Franklin, a gong show, and I came out and I did the milkman character, and I got gonged off. I got real mad about it, and then I had a costume that I'd never used before, which was a hand-me-down from your brother, Mark.
Of course.
Your brother had a costume of a monkey holding a cage, and
yeah,
your
that's
your
right.
legs are the monkey's legs, but your human body is in the cage, and then it's a puppet behind you. So like, it's hilarious. And I finally put that together and came back at the end of a UCB show. I had that in my apartment for maybe 5 or 6 years. The only time I ever put it together, it takes an hour to put together, wore it on stage, was for one midnight show for one bit for 3 minutes, and that motherfucker went back in my closet. And I recently gave it
Yeah,
to
but
Goodwill.
It was like it was a gong style
What?
You
show.
gave that
so
to Goodwill.
it was
Yeah.
like if the audience loved you, you would
Yeah.
stay, and if they didn't like you, you would have to leave immediately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But you were such a hit that I think you decided to come back on a few times.
So the
Without
milkman, yeah, the milkman got booed off, and then I came back and did a tease, and then was the milkman again. Like I snuck back on and got gonged again, and then I came back on as a monkey in the cage and did a bit, and then switched back to milkman a third time, and it was like a big switcheroo at the end. Yeah, so
Incredible,
That's
incredible work, Dave.
Damn.
I mean, thank you,
Did you
thank
ever
you.
do the milkman inside the cage?
yeah, the third time I
milkman
came
inside
out,
the
I
cage?
was doing milkman inside the cage.
That's great.
Yeah, so that was the Fresh
Got 'em.
Prince song, which chat has seen videos of, yeah. But yeah.
Wow.
How many fucking stupid midnight show memories do we have that I will not remember until somebody brings them up, and then I'll be like, what a fucking crazy show.
I know, right?
We got like crazy show, like numb to crazy show. Like after a while, I would have these moments where I'd be like, "Wow, I just saw another crazy show." Most
Hooked on crazy
most
show.
people come to this town, come to a live show, they see like 2 crazy shows, and they go home.
In their
And
life.
then now it's like, oh,
Goddamn life.
the fucking 400th crazy weird show you've seen, and then you just start taking it for granted. But now, no,
No
More
show.
you
crazy
better
show.
believe I'm gonna be seeing some crazy shows now that it's back.
Hey
Bring back the
guys,
crazy
let's
shows.
do it.
Let's do some crazy shows.
Bring back those
Chat,
crazy
do you
shows.
guys all want to fly? from
We'll
wherever
just
you
stream
are
it.
to come see
We'll
us
just
do a
stream it.
midnight show for $5.
We'll stream it, baby.
We'll we'll stream it.
We'll stream it.
Everyone's going to be streaming everything now.
Now,
Moving
Ellie,
forward.
what did you bring for us today as your
Okay. Oh, that's right. I did bring something. I'm really excited to play this game
Cool.
that I
Hey.
brought for you guys.
Ah.
Oh my God.
If you know me, you know that I love to laugh with my mouth wide open. I love to give you the back of the throat.
Wow.
Now, who here knows what the lady's called?
Uvula.
The uvula. That's right. So tonight
The lady.
we are playing Uvula.
Uvula.
That's right. It's time to guess the inside of the celebrity mouth in Uvula.
Yes.
The only celebrity guessing game that's dentist approved. Now, here's the way that this is going to work. We're going to go through these slides.
This is amazing,
Oh
Ellie.
my
I'm
god.
going to try and keep score. It's
Oh
gonna
my
happen
God.
pretty fast because there are 10 mouths. I'm going to give you an extreme close-up of hopefully the uvula, and then
Hopefully.
up for about 5 seconds. Then I'm going to slide on. I'm going to give you another picture that has a little bit of a clue in it, and then it's going to be the big reveal. We're going to go to the next celebrity.
Okay.
Okay,
So we're moving
so-
quick. Okay. Okay.
How do you guys feel like you're going to do in this? Who knows celebrity mouth?
At this point, we've done 36 shows. We have played every game under the sun, and I think we're just getting better and better at this shit.
Wow. Overall,
I
thank
personally
you.
have to say, I would be very surprised to see that people's uvulas look different. I think that it is one of those things that we all look the exact same.
Honestly, I immediately
from the
feel
uvula.
like you're right. I feel like
No.
That's
no
a
matter how
beautiful
many games
message,
you've
Ellie.
played,
think-
this is going to be as tough
I
as
think
ever.
Chris Pratt's uvula is going to be charming. I think
It's got a little pebble on
Ellen's
it.
uvula is going to be a little bossy.
dancing.
Guys, but the
Yeah.
message is deep down. All our uvulas look the same.
Yeah, Alicia
I'm
Keys is going to
seeing-
be powerful.
I'm seeing
Oh, hers will be
Clue-
stronger for sure.
Cluvula in the chat, which is also a great alt name. Okay, are you guys
Okay.
ready to play?
Yes.
God.
Here we go.
Uvula. Let's do it.
What up, Airbud? What up, Cyber?
Okay.
Tim Allen.
Oh, good.
That's
yeah.
Tim Allen. No. That okay. From the back of the teeth,
Yeah,
it looks like those
teeth.
teeth are fake.
Yep,
Right?
Okay.
Those
Guys, make your
are-
guesses. Make your
Yeah.
guesses.
Gary Stiller.
We can
Gary
argue. We can argue.
The
we can
Rock.
argue for a
I
second.
think The Rock.
Is there a
The
clue?
Rock.
Busey, I'm going
I
with
was
Busey.
feeling rock too, but I don't know.
I hear Busey.
I'm
I hear
going
The Rock.
Oh, I like Gary Busey.
I like Gary Busey. That was Yak.
No, those teeth are better than Busey's.
That was Yak's first
I
guess.
think-
No,
Oh,
Tom
okay,
Cruise has like these weird
Schwarzenegger.
half-seas teeth.
Or Schwarzenegger.
Okay, I'm hearing Schwarzenegger. Schwarzenegger.
And hold on. Also, everybody, we keep talking about the teeth. We shouldn't be talking about the teeth. We should be talking about the uvula.
You're right.
Thank you.
Okay, this is
Yeah,
uvula
try
guessing.
on that.
I got it. I got it.
Enhance,
How
enhance, enhance.
Okay,
Enhance.
what was that guess?
Howie Long.
Howie Long.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, you
Mine's
guys want another
Gary
clue?
Stiller.
I'm gonna say Vin Diesel.
I'm gonna
Vin.
give you guys the next slide. Ready? It's gonna
Okay,
have a
okay.
clue.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
Uh-oh.
That's the bigger mouth
That's-
image.
Gilbert
That
Oh,
is
Gary
a
Busey.
crazy too.
It's Gilbert Godfrey.
It's gotta be
Gilbert
Busey,
Gottfried.
right?
Okay, it's Busey.
Busey.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's 1 point for Yasel Manrique.
Can you go back to that tooth?
Yeah, there's a
Somebody
wild
needs to
tooth in
pull
there.
Busey's tooth.
Well, those are fake
Wait,
teeth.
no,
Good
hey,
luck.
I'm
Good
having
luck.
Oh no! Wait! Don't look!
technical
Don't look! Don't look! And nobody
oh,
looking.
look.
Oh, I took it off. I took it off. I pulled it. I pulled it off.
Okay, we're back. We're back.
Okay.
I mean,
my
it's
God.
one thing to be worried about Busey's tooth after seeing that photo, but I don't know what I'm not
God, it's
worried about.
fake, Yeah. His one
I
eye,
can't.
The
other
whole
eye.
package is
Wow,
damaged
look at
on
the-
delivery.
I think that tooth,
Look at-
though. I think that is a gold filling or something. Like, there's no way he has.
That is a
fake teeth
pizza
with
roll
cavities
that
That's a
is
in it.
sushi
stuck
roll.
in the
That's
back of his
definitely
neck.
It might be toilet paper. It might be a roll of toilet
It's a
paper.
full roll of toilet paper.
That is an
Or
underground
guys,
layer.
Gary Busey's got the money. It might be a small jacuzzi.
Oh,
A little
wow.
Could be a tiny
Cinnamon roll?
cruise.
Chat
You
says might be
heard
a
it here
cinnamon roll.
first.
Yeah.
It's true. His air being his mouth out.
Oh God.
If you guys don't
Comes
like
with
this
jacuzzi.
channel on the Hot Tubs channel on Twitch, you can go
Yeah,
watch
there's a
people
hot
hang out
tub
on Gary
category.
Busey's tooth.
Okay, you ready for the next
Okay,
one?
next one.
do it.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's
What
a
the
clown's
fuck
mouth.
are we looking at?
Elmo.
There
Hey guys,
is no
please be
uvula.
respectful.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, that's
That's an Elmo. There's no uvula.
Wait, what?
Okay, I'm gonna say Courtney Love.
That's
Oh
the
my god, I
top.
was gonna say
villain.
Courtney Love.
Hold on.
Fuck, I took it already.
I
So
was
there's no
just
bottom
going to
teeth?
say-
I'm
Fuck.
Is that
taking
where?
it.
What's the
Doesn't have
uvula
bottom.
here?
I don't think you can see it in this.
It's the angle's a little off.
That's
The angle-
Willie from Free Willy.
Is that a tongue at the bottom?
Okay,
That's
like,
top.
here's my
That's
next one.
rooftop
I think that's
tongue.
the uvula.
Okay,
Wendy
that-
Williams.
Yeah.
Enhance.
I was thinking Wendy.
It's the surface of Mars.
You were saying Wendy
Computer,
Williams
magnify.
too?
No, but I go back.
Okay, I'm gonna say Wendy Williams.
Wendy Williams, does anybody want the next slide?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
I'll take the next
Oh,
slide.
my-
Are
it's
we-
gotta be.
Oprah.
It was
It's
lipstick.
Oprah.
It was.
I hear
lip-
Oprah from Annie's.
It's Oprah.
I thought it was
baby.
Elmo. I thought it was
Yeah.
Elmo, but the lipstick. Oh,
That is
Look at those
Oprah.
earrings. That
Look,
is a
I was gonna
context
say
clue.
no one can
Yeah.
fucking
it was
afford
just red.
earrings
I
like
just saw
that
red.
but
I
Oprah.
thought I didn't realize it'd be lipstick. I thought it was like the. Oh, man, look.
You didn't know that was lipstick?
All right.
That is
Ding,
Oprah,
ding, ding.
baby.
Annie's gets the point.
Got
Nice
it.
work.
Wow.
I love
Look,
You
he's
get a
giving
uvula.
everybody
I
a
love
call.
uvula.
You get a uvula.
Uvula.
Uvulas for
Uvula.
everyone. Everyone out there gets a uvula.
Everybody deserves
All right.
it.
Just saying.
Here we go.
A lot of rich
Next
people
one.
get their uvulas removed. Yeah.
Oh,
Now,
wow.
Oh,
Is a
boy.
classic. Maybe celebrities have been getting them
Right.
removed because some people it was hard to find their uvula.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Okay, this is
Yeah.
an incredible mouth. I have to say, I think it looks a little bit like a dog.
I was
from
gonna
this
say
angle.
Lassie.
Yeah.
That's
Receiving
fucking
score.
Lassie's mouth.
But those
Kathy
teeth are not
Griffith.
dog.
Kathy
It does.
Griffith.
Oh yeah.
Bells
It
right
doesn't
there.
have teeth.
Oh no, they've got those nodes.
Kathy
Oh
Griffith?
man, I'm seeing some
Kathy
good.
Griffin.
Oh,
I'm seeing some
Anybody
good
want
things in Busey.
Next
Yeah.
one.
Oh, you know what? I'm changing it. Carrot top. I'm changing
I
it.
was gonna say
Carrot
carrot
top.
top.
I was
Oh,
gonna
we've
say,
got a
yeah,
carrot
that's some
top in the chat.
self-tanner.
We've
That's
got
a
it.
lot of self-tanner.
Okay, we're
No,
going to the
see,
next
so
one.
okay, yeah.
The first person to say it gets the point.
It's. Oh.
Julia Roberts.
Chris.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it is Julia Roberts. I thought it was Natalie.
Dang.
Look at that filling. Look
Was
at that
that Dylan?
filling.
No, it was,
That was David.
It's Dave.
Damn.
All right.
Oh my! I was gonna say Caitlyn Jenner.
American.
Oh.
That would be
One
a good one.
away looked just
I
like.
think you mean
Caitlyn
our
Jenner.
future governor.
That's a humongous mouth.
Dang, that's wild to think
Let's
about.
not get political.
That's not. Yeah, this isn't about. This isn't about voting for Caitlyn Jenner.
All right, here comes the next uvula.
I can't. Like. I
Yeah,
can't.
it did look like
I'm
Kate
voting for Gary
Tyler.
Busey's tooth. I don't know
Give
about
me
the
a
rest of you.
uvula chant going.
I'm tired of
Gary
canvassing.
Busey's tooth could be governor of California. Uvula. 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 Uvula.
Oh, this is a tough one.
Mike Tyson.
Michael Strahan.
I hear Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
Uvula. Uvula.
I was going to say.
That's a tough one.
I don't
That
know.
tongue
You
is-
guys, the next clue.
The
Okay,
tongue
ready?
is
Rashida
going.
Jones.
How is the
Will
tongue
Smith,
at
maybe?
this
Whoever
angle up
says it first.
here?
Oh, Mel Gibson.
Samuel Jackson.
Samuel
Morgan
L.
Freeman?
Jackson. That's Samuel
Morgan-
L. Jackson.
No, no,
Freeman?
it's.
Notice
He's
the
old.
white
Look at the
beard.
look at the white beard. I think it's Morgan Freeman.
I think his face is
But
too
he never
narrow
has a
for
Freeman?
Morgan. Morgan has more of a round face. I think that's more of a narrow.
But
I
he's
think that's
going like-
Samuel.
Danny Gloves.
Oh,
Everybody's face
Oh,
becomes
Danny
narrow when
Glover.
they go.
Morgan Glover.
Morgan Glover. I hear Morgan
Yeah,
Glover.
Romek says Morgan Glover. Okay.
He's Samuel L. Jackson, and he's going to be wearing like a Kangol. like
Never
one of those
opening my
hats.
mouth again.
oh,
I hear
And his
Samuel
glasses.
Jackson.
Well, not while Ellie's around taking pictures.
Yeah, I
With
got
those
all
glasses.
these pics individually. That's what I
You
do.
yawing around Ellie now at post Pando. She's gonna be snapping pictures of your
Okay.
Uve.
Absolutely.
is it?
I don't know.
You guys
Couple
ready for the
Cosby's.
reveal?
Damn,
Yeah, I'm ready.
Cosby.
Is it
Well,
Cosby?
it wasn't that long of a walk, or maybe it was a march of penguins.
Wow. Okay. What the fuck is he doing in the? I've never seen him that mad.
I think he's yawning.
Also, like, let's talk about, is he in a mummy costume here?
Yeah, what is
Or-
that?
Why is he
That's
wearing
a paper mache? Yeah.
It's a
zip-up
tortilla
gown?
spoon.
Oh, it's the famous tortilla spoof.
The famous tortilla, dude.
The Morgan
Wow.
Freeman.
It's a
His
tortilla.
face
That's the
looks so
tortilla
different.
commercial.
The Morgan Freeman tortilla suit.
It's so much
Looks
more
like he's at a
narrow.
DJ show behind him.
Okay, you guys ready?
Okay.
The
Ready.
next one's coming up. They're only going to get harder.
Oh,
Wow.
Damn,
Those are
okay.
hard.
Right.
Who's that?
What the fuck?
That's looking
now we
weird.
finally
Gorgeous
got
now.
some. We got some.
Wait,
good
what is
detail.
that?
Courtney
Look at that.
Cox.
I don't even know.
That is so weird, Yak. I was gonna fucking say Courtney Cox.
Wait, what is that
All
though?
right,
What
you
is
have
that?
it. That one's yours then. I'll
Courtney
take.
Cox.
No, but I want to change it though because I don't think that that's what Courtney Cox's Well,
Wait,
I
what
don't
is
know.
the Is that a tongue? What's the brown? What's
See,
that?
I
That's
think
just
that
the
this
back
person
of
got
it.
their uvula removed.
It's tongue up,
No,
maybe.
I think
Is
when
the
you-
tongue up?
I think when you say
think it's
when you
tongue up.
shout, your uvula
Yeah,
kind of
Dylan.
retracts up. Yeah.
That
agree
could
with
be
you.
like Natalie Portman because
Is
those
that-
teeth
Natalie
are
Portman?
little.
yes.
You have
Oh,
your
it could
tongue
be
up.
under the tongue.
uvula is
You're right.
behind your tongue.
Behind your.
Like this, like
Put
Yeah,
that.
but I
tongue
think the
down.
tongue is up in this though. I think it's a
No.
tongue
Or
up.
It could be the angle though. It could
No,
be
I
the
think
Oh.
it's
angle.
like a tonsil.
That's a tonsil. Yeah,
That's a
the
taunt.
back
We've
of the
gotten
throat.
so deep to tonsil.
I think
Yeah,
it's
guys,
a
don't
horribly
Google celebrity
inflamed
tonsils,
tonsil.
by the way.
Oh.
Next clue.
Okay, yeah. Next clue, we need it. Oh,
Oh, Selma
Selma
Hayek.
Hayek.
Interesting. Any more
Do you
guesses?
think it's
Oh,
Selma
no, it's
Hayek?
not.
I don't
It's
think
not.
it's Selma Hayek.
I hear Selma
Sofia
Hayek,
Vergara.
Sofia Vergara. I hear that.
Paul Abdul.
This person's boyfriend may or may not have been a presidential candidate. 5 seconds. 5, 4, Three.
Rosario Dawson.
1.
Kardashian?
Rosario Dawson.
wow.
Mark gets the point.
Who's the
Wish
president?
You
you were
wish you-
Rosario Dawson's mouth.
Okay.
Biden, dude. She had an affair with Biden. You didn't read about that?
All right, we're moving on to the next one. Here we
It's
go.
amazing how different
Oh.
people look.
Who's
This
she?
one's very
Who's she?
generic.
Oh, this is a girl?
Maybe.
A woman?
Note the saliva.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Definitely a woman.
Bother.
This does not look like a woman's mouth to me.
Notice the saliva.
We got our John
This does
Travolta
not
in
look
the
like
chat.
a woman.
Who's a very saliva-y woman?
It's like it's like lip over the bottom teeth. Laugh.
Let's see
Oh,
the
Drew
inside.
Barrymore?
Yeah, who's a cackler?
Drew.
You guys want to see the next slide?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I might need the next slide.
This is nasty.
Who's that?
Oh, J-Lo.
J-Lo?
Whoa, who said it?
She's singing.
Mark.
That's a
Mark Rose
lot.
said it.
Honestly, that's a lot of face for a tease.
I know, but
Why'd you mark that?
it would be
I
so
know.
many people. Like this could be so many people to me.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
generic
That's-
celebrity face.
That's
like I had to give you
that's
hair.
J-Lo.
Oh,
That
Mackie
is
says I don't
J-Lo.
like that. This is what's going on right now.
know,
Mackie
I
does not love the
know.
uvula game. This is
I
gross.
knew they were going to be some
Sean
haters.
Diston says this is nasty.
That is J-Lo.
Ellie
I
always
can
brings
smell
good,
this
Good and
game.
nasty.
By the way, have you guys seen her hers
This is a
commercials
soft porn show.
for hair?
Oh,
Hers.
yeah, totally, yeah.
And she's in those hers commercials.
Yeah.
I'm wondering,
Yeah.
does that work? Hers?
I don't
No.
know. Any product, right?
Nothing
More-
works. No product.
Nothing works.
Nothing
You
works.
said
Except
she
you
Nothing
get
works.
shave your balls.
Well,
You get
Except
her-
smoothmyballs.com.
Smooth
Let me
my
know
balls.
it works every time
Flash
they send
Yeah.
you the equipment.
She said her hair feels like it did 20 years ago. I don't.
How do you remember what your hair felt like 20 years ago?
I don't
it was
That's
remember
the first metric. That's
if
not
I have hair.
trustworthy.
J-Lo famously says she doesn't use Botox.
Oh.
wow.
Famously said
She
that.
uses fillers.
Wow.
She says none. She says no,
fair.
nothing has touched this face except for good skincare.
Okay, well then she's had to have pulled something back. There is no fucking way.
Staples?
If you look at J Lo today, okay, well I don't know, like reconstructive wise, because J Lo today and J Lo Fly Girl J Lo are like two different people.
But maybe that's just how she's aged.
Do you think
That's a
lasers?
wrinkle.
Think she used lasers?
That's a wrinkle waiting
Yeah,
to
that's
happen.
a wrinkle. Found it.
Found it.
I feel
Sorry,
like her-
J Lo. Found it.
Let's get loud.
I mean, but you know what? She does have the money to spend on skincare.
Yeah, there are like
Yeah.
5 unborn babies in her face.
Totally,
True.
she
Wow,
looks
yeah.
insane. She
Real quick,
looks so
can I do a
good.
dramatic
Oh,
reading of
boy.
two Mackie chats real quick? This is my
Absolutely.
impression of John Mackie right now. Inside of human body is nasty. Outside only for me.
Yeah.
That is how Mackie's found.
That's exactly.
Is that a good Mackie? Is that a
That's
good Mackie?
exactly.
I think that was a good Mackie.
It's exactly what
Mackie.
he sounds like. And feels
Exactly,
like. That's
Mackie.
Exactly, Mac.
Okay, here we go.
exactly Mackie.
Oh, okay. It's another
Next one.
saliva woman.
Oh, love this
Oh,
saliva.
look at that.
Oh, boy.
Okay, somebody just quit smoking. They're on the
I
the
say
gum.
The bridges of
Ellen?
Madison County.
Kelly
Look at
Ripa.
Kelly Ripa.
Good
I hear
guess.
Kelly Ripa.
Those are
I'm about to get
Wait.
eaten.
are
by a
those
monster.
perfect teeth?
Perfect teeth.
Look at the mirror image of these teeth.
Ring lights
Objection.
Well,
in
this one
every
has a little
tooth.
bit more gum. There's a little gum ratio off.
Oh,
on
okay,
the
too
right.
much. I'm just talking about the teeth, but the gum. I guess yeah, on the gum.
I'm moving
Overall
on.
mouth, it's probably like a 90. The teeth hit high, the 50s, but the
Ryan.
gums are
Hey,
tough.
Ryan.
I'm moving on.
Oh, Meg Ryan's good.
Oh my goodness.
Who's
Just
she?
a neck one.
Who was on?
Is that Sophia Vergara?
Look at the
yeah, that-
angle of the neck. This person's
look at
throwing their head back.
Yeah.
They love to be. I'll do an impression. Ah!
Wow.
I mean, again, Kelly Ripa
Hold on,
could do
can you
that.
hold on? Can you hit us one more time with
Yeah.
Ah!
that? Okay.
The mom from Dinosaur.
Sophia Vergara does the all
Does
the
give me
time.
Sofia Vergara vibes. Yeah.
Oh my god, I tripped.
Oh my God, Jennifer Lawrence.
Boom!
Whoa. Okay.
Wow.
Oh my God, I tripped. Is that a classic Jennifer
Jala.
Lawrence line?
Yeah,
She's
she was
kooky, I guess?
accepting her
On-
award. She tripped and fell
tripped
before
on
she
the
got her
Oscars.
Oscar, and it was like the most what the
Devastating.
people said. like, she-
Devastating.
well,
Did
no,
they
it was
they
the
took
most
it. They took
real,
Oscar away,
authentic
right?
Moment
They
And
took
then they
her
because
took
she
her
was
Oscar
like,
away.
oh my God, and
They revoked it. Yeah.
Jala.
people like fell in love with
God.
her.
Okay,
There's a
That's-
house. She has a house in her eye.
ready?
Whoa.
Oh, God.
This one's great. This one was
happening?
given to me by Mike Benner.
Is that Jim Carrey?
Oh, I know this
Yogurt?
for a fact. This is Tom Hanks.
Okay, I hear Tom Hanks. A confident Tom Hanks.
Mark,
I
how do you
said
know
Jim
that?
Carrey.
Is that
but
two tongues?
Mark would know.
Got
Are we
two
looking at
tongues.
two tongues?
I think we're
Well,
looking
what
at
celebrity
yogurt.
has two tongues? Is then the question for you.
That's
David.
yogurt.
Oh,
You
it's,
said that's
it's Tom
yogurt.
Hanks eating ice cream in. Oh,
Big. In big.
Big.
Wow.
Forrest Gum's.
It's a
All right,
cherry.
guys, we're almost to the
Oh,
end
Forrest
here.
Gump.
Who got that one?
David,
Mark,
Mark,
is sweet
Mark.
pink.
Mark.
Oh, is
you
that
can
The
put me
Rock?
down for that.
Is
You
that The
can put-
Rock?
No,
Okay, I hear
Can
the
you smell
that does look rocky.
what The
Does look
Rock
rocky.
is cooking?
Oh,
my
my
God,
God, dude.
Anise. You know,
Are you
you're a
fucking
man.
kidding me right now? Nobody knows
Yeah,
a
let's
zoomed
take it
in
up
picture
big.
of The
Take it
Rock's
easy.
mouth like
Can
Annie's.
you
Disturbing
smell-
that you
We
You guys,
just
She's doing
we just
it.
learned a lot about Annie's.
I
Wow.
love The
The
Rock.
Rock.
got it.
Dwayne
That's
Johnson.
not the Rock. That's like a
I
Venus flytrap. That's like
love him.
that's a wind up mouth chabber doll. Like there's just
Honestly, I've never loved an
man.
actor like I love. Yeah, I've never loved a man
Love
like
the
I
man.
love The Rock. He,
Anise got it from this.
yeah,
Wow.
I know. That's how much I love
Okay.
him.
I
guys.
know. We all knew. We all knew it was The Rock.
He's
Funny
the
that-
best.
Oh,
Good. You.
look at that.
Jerry
This is kinda
Seinfeld.
water- this is
That
This
kinda
is
Yeah.
water.
incredible. You did that, huh? Look at that.
That's a great
It's like a
gap in the
David
teeth?
Letterman.
Or Dave Chappelle.
I don't even
Or-
remember who this is.
Drew Barrymore.
That's me. That's me.
Paul Schaefer?
Yeah.
Annie's.
Julia Moore.
Julia
Julianne
Moore.
Moore.
Julianne Moore.
Or nice.
Julianne
Uvula,
Moore.
please.
Wow.
Ah,
Wow. Okay. So, guys,
I thought that was
Watermark
Dave
on that one.
Chappelle, and it was Julianne Moore. That just goes to show you guys.
we all have the same.
We all
Uvula.
have the same exact uvula.
We are the world.
So that
We
was
are
Okay, guys, so that was the end of the regular round. Now we're going to have 10 rounds of speed play. Just kidding.
Oh fuck. Okay. All right.
So obviously Mark dominated because
Mark.
it's a game and that's what he does.
I know my uves.
He had to make up for
And his
last
shirt is
Monday.
unbuttoned all the way to
Definitely.
his belly button, so he's really coming out to play tonight.
This is only the second button and it's really low.
It's really low.
But this
I
top
love
button
it.
seems too high.
You got a
Mark,
button.
you got
I
you
hate
got
that
4
about
feet of
shirt.
chest, buddy.
You got 4 feet of chest, man.
Now, for this next one, you guys,
That'd
because
be Brett.
Annalise, you're one behind.
Oh, who knew?
Did you get any, Dylan?
No.
That's what they did.
This is
looks
for the
like
banana
big
trophy. This is
banana.
also for the banana
If we
trophy.
had called for
He has
banana
to
trophy
accept.
at the beginning. No,
He has to accept the challenge, or there can be no final
cannot
combat.
accept.
Mark, shut the fuck
do not
up.
These are the rules. These are the rules.
These are the rules.
Okay, for the last one,
For sudden
I'm
breath.
always tempted to say this is for the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
Oh,
not a uvula. It's a piece of one of your tongues
okay.
It's been
on
missing.
a plate.
I recognize this.
No
I came
question.
into your room while you were
This is a
sleeping.
piece of
That was
tongue.
you? You were what?
You cut my tongue off?
No spoilers.
Okay. Go ahead.
Ready?
One of our tongues.
Oh boy, that's a small sliver.
The Rock.
Little slice of heaven.
You know what? I'm gonna say that's my tongue.
Wow.
Mark says it's me. Anyone else?
Oh,
I wanna
Parasite.
say-
Should we give the
Who
people at home
screams?
I think
People at home, sound off.
I think
Yeah.
David. I think David.
It's my sliver.
I think
This
Yak
is what you're
does tongue
comparing it
stuff
to.
a lot.
I'm gonna say Dylan because no one's saying Dylan. And guess what? It might be Dylan's.
Ready for the reveal?
Yeah.
What a movie.
What a movie.
Get rated. That is Mark's tongue.
Bird, baby.
Mark
We're playing a game
recognizes
called Whose
all-
Uvula Is That movie? Join in the.
Tonight
know
I'll
my-
be showing pictures of my uvula.
I know my Uve.
And Ellie, who's the victor in that? That
Mark
game?
won.
Big Mark.
Mark
Mark
Schroeder,
won.
ladies and
Big
gentlemen.
Mark Schroeder won?
Big U.
Do I have to cut it out? No, I have to cut it out and mail it in somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because you won, you get to mail it to yourself. So
Oh, good. I never attach it.
You won the whole thing, Mark?
Aw.
Oh yeah. He won
I-
sudden
I
breath.
think I won.
He won
Can you
regular
see my
round.
U? Is this my?
that's so funny.
Oh yeah, hold
Do
on.
that
Hold
every
on. I'm gonna
day.
make you big.
Aw.
Oh
See how
my
his uvula goes
god!
When he
Dude,
started
you have
saying,
you have 4 mouths.
Wait.
What?
There's
Here's the
4
thing.
levels of mouth there.
Let the
feel like
doctor
that's
talk.
too
Dude,
vulnerable.
what the fuck?
Oh,
There's
that
4
came out
separate
good. I'm watching on
caves.
this thing.
Listen, when he
I'm-
opens his
Yeah.
mouth, you see
Put
his
on your reel,
uvula.
bro.
Then when he says
4 sets
ah,
of
the
caves.
uvula goes up. So that's why
Yeah.
the doctor makes you say ah, so he can see further into your throat.
Oh.
Dylan used to be a doctor, you guys.
Yeah.
So he knows.
Yeah,
Dr.
it was
Dill.
too much stress. You know.
It was too much. It's too much stress caring for all those people.
Being a doctor was
Honestly.
too much.
Ellie,
stress.
what an incredible game. Thank you so
That
much.
was so.
Ellie,
fun.
that
Yeah.
was
Thank you, shirtless yak.
I never could have guessed that was what you would have brought.
That's incredible.
I didn't
was
know what I was
incredible.
going to bring. And you know
Wow.
what? Inspiration struck.
You blew
That
it.
I mean,
wonderful.
someone said in the chat when you said the name of this game, they said there's never been more of these 5 things than what this game was.
yes.
Ellie.
I
Can
mean, talk about knowing the show. Who's guessed the celebrity uvula? I mean, that's why we're here.
Uvula.
Ellie, I'd like
Uvula.
to know. My
Uvula.
question for you tonight would be: listen, when we go back out into the world, when you go back out into the world, when things just open up to full capacity, okay? What are the top 3 things that you want to do?
Great question.
Well, you know I want to go to Vegas, Annie's.
Okay.
I was.
Okay.
That was really just my pitch to say, listen, when this
David
thing
posted
fucking
that on
opens up, we be going to Vegas, bitch.
One-armed wave.
Oh yeah. You got it. Oh yeah. You got it. You got it. I got the brain.
Oh yeah,
You got the looks.
At Vegas.
I got the brain.
oh yeah,
You got the looks.
In Vegas.
I got the brain.
Hell yeah.
You got the looks. I got the brain.
oh yeah,
You got the looks. You got it. Let's make lots of money.
Can we do it again?
Let's make lots of money.
The fucking slots.
Let's make lots of money.
Can we say
Doing craps.
Let's make
top
lots of
3 things you want to do in Vegas, Ellie?
Got it.
I want to
Top
talk.
3 things.
Talk to strangers.
Fuck strangers.
Talk. I think
Talk to strangers. Talk to strangers.
Jesus, fuck strangers.
I want to talk to strangers. I want to stay up all night long with some friends.
Yeah.
And I want to get free drinks in the smoky part.
Yeah.
Oh, free drinks in the smoky part.
Free drinks in the smoky
Back on
part.
VHS,
Free
man.
drinks in the smoky part.
Can I have this song somehow?
Ellie, you just gave me so many feels. Those 3 things gave me so many feels. I love all of those 3 things.
Well, I love you guys all very much. And hey,
we love you back.
Next week, Sean Diston, live from Vegas.
Live from Vegas. Sean Diston.
Vegas?
With
Live
6 things of his own.
You know about this, John?
Inside the Bellagio.
Sean, are you aware this is happening? You know this?
He might not even be watching anymore.
The Bellagio, just like inside the Bellagio room.
Sean went to Reno.
Eating,
My computer's 100%.
The pool in Vegas, Rio.
Oh, she's gotta get her charger.
My computer always does this. If I don't plug it in,
I forgot. Sean's doing a magic show in Vegas right now. So
right. We won't see it.
We can live stream from the back if we can.
The Glistening Distant. I think that's his magician name.
Oh, Rue.
Oh, he's working on it.
Jess Heyman's bachelorette party weekend. We shared a room together. It was so much fun.
Incredible.
Oh my God.
That's a good time. What a good
That was such a blast. That was such a blast.
That was an incredible time. That was my first time in Vegas.
Damn.
Yeah.
First.
Do you remember when we were
time
driving
in
home,
Vegas?
Ellie, and I had to pee so bad?
Yes, and I blocked you. I blocked the interstate.
Okay,
Wait,
let
how'd
me
that work? Oh, I thought you meant her pee-pee.
Let me paint this picture real quick, okay?
Blocked it.
We are driving back to LA from Vegas. It's me, Ellie, Sarah, Jess Heyman,
God,
Beth or
clown
Rue?
car.
It was Beth, Sarah, me, you, and Ruha because Beth,
Rue.
Sarah, and I had dodgeball
Yes.
championships. And I was like, we gotta get back.
Oh yeah, Jess wasn't in the car, obviously. So we are driving back. It kind of like we can't really do any stops because they have a dodgeball game that night.
No piss allowed. You got to get to the dodgeball game.
The night before, I had gotten bit in my mouth by one of Jessica's bridesmaids.
That was this.
I didn't know if we were gonna talk about it.
How has this not been a topic? You've been saving this one?
2 stitches. I had to get a shot in my butt of whatever.
Rabies medication?
Whatever.
Because they were like, oh, wait, this was a human bite? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, oh, if it was a dog bite, it'd be okay. But human bites are actually dirtier. We need to get you 2 shots of like penicillin in your butt like now. And so they do that to me. I hadn't eaten and all I had was like a margarita at the pool hours before.
And like a lot of alcohol.
And I was actually pretty sober. I was going to get drunk that night. And
Saving
so I
up.
was starving and only had like a daiquiri in my belly from hours before. I
only had a
passed
daiquiri in
out.
my belly.
I'm like,
hear you, Bella.
oh my God, I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna pass out. I like have to lay down and get apple juice and crackers. I'm in my party dress too, dude. I was fucking ready to party. I had to get 2 stitches. Anyway, so we're driving back. I'm stitches in my mouth. Still have Kylie Jenner lip kit on my mouth.
We tried it and it really lasted.
It really
lasted.
lasted.
That shit lasted.
It lasted so fucking too long.
Kylie Jenner lip
Too
cream.
long.
You can get your
And
face
I
bit
Face
off.
bit
I
off.
want to know more details. And if I could just say that you and the person and the biter were playing a sort of like, do you want my gum? We can play chomp chomp with it.
And you know,
This doesn't help.
really what it was like I had gum
you wanna
and
play
she's
chomp
like,
chomp?
Hey, you wanna play chomp chomp?
She was like, oh, is it okay if I have a piece of gum? I was like, yeah. And she realized it was my last piece. So she was like, she put it in her mouth and she's like, here, let's share it because like I just, realized. So I went to put my mouth on it, I guess, and then she was like, and then like just like jumped forward. Like I don't know. I think she was just confused
Pretty
or something
abruptly.
because the piece was gonna fall.
Sounds
and
crazy.
so
Sounds crazy
bit
as
me in the
shit.
face. Anyway.
Ruha says, I
Sounds
thought
like a
she was
straight up
drunkenly
fucking
thinking it would be
psychopath.
funny to kiss you, and anyways, she bit the shit out of you.
Bit the shit. Oh, that's what it was too. That's right, Rue. That's right. So, anyways, we're driving
Yeah,
home the
gotta be
next day,
funny.
trying to get in time for dodgeball. I have to pee so bad, and I'm like, I'm sure there'll be a stop. I'm sure there'll be a stop. There just was never a stop. Finally,
So
I'm at
Annie's with
max
stitches
capacity.
in her face. You guys wouldn't let her stop to pee after the
No,
weekend
no.
she's just had to
No.
get to Dodge.
There
She
was
has
no
It was
stops.
the championship, David.
I was
There was
being
like
really
30
intense.
miles. There was like a 30-mile stretch where there was just like fucking desert. There was nothing there.
That's where
And
you pee, is
so-
in the desert.
Well,
All
it's a little
fast.
different.
But there's
like,
rattlers, man.
with 4 or 5 women in the car. It's just a little, I don't know.
That's where they bury people, dude.
That's what they bury people. And so we finally get to a gas station. I'm like, seriously, like I can't even stand up straight. I'm like bending over, walking to to the bathroom.
People die
and
from that. People die.
the bathroom was locked, right? And there was like 3 people online. And I was like, you guys, I can't. So all of the girls like stood around the car, and I like was just like,
Like, okay, ladies,
like
what to do?
for like
You had
10
like a
minutes.
human portalet. Like they formed a human portalet around you.
It was flooding the whole gas
And you
station.
blasted-
Flooded.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Oh.
and you hadn't crapped in 14 days too, so it was a double
No,
trouble.
exactly. Weekly.
A weekly.
Every 14 days. Oh, you're right. You're
I
right.
can't believe that with a
That's
stitched
love.
up,
That's
full
pure. That's
stitched
love.
up face.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
That's wonderful.
Incredible night. And also, I just like I didn't even know that had happened to Anais because they
Yeah.
were like I was like dancing, like being like, woo!
Oh, you were
And
partying.
I look back and people are gone, and I'm like, okay, meet you at Margaritaville, and then
Yes.
like I find out like they're like Anais had to go home, like she's like in bed, she's going to bed, and I was like, what a loser.
They didn't mention that her face got bit off.
And
you cut
because
to
we
that
didn't
chick
want to
with
ruin the
blood
party,
running
so we
down
were
her
like,
mouth.
don't tell them that I went to the hospital because we don't want anyone to like feel like oh wait, should we go or bad? We don't want Jess to like ruin her party, ruin her night. So we were like, me and this girl Erin were like, we're just gonna go to the hospital real quick. And that was a crazy time. That was a crazy fucking hospital, which I'll talk about another time. But the Las
Vegas
Vegas,
hospital.
the Vegas hospital at that like,
Nobody-
anytime.
Is that
But-
where they send people who like
Are gonna die.
people who work in ERs? Like, you know how like in army movies
Right.
they're like,
Right.
we're gonna assign you
Ground
to a
zero.
place in
Yeah.
Alaska because you fucked up. And is that where they like send ER docs to like punish
Oh.
them? Like, you're going to fucking Vegas.
It's
You're going
definitely the
to
best
hell, bud.
training ground. I mean, honestly, you can't train better anywhere else but fucking
In the
ER
shit, as
in
they
Las
say.
Vegas. You're gonna get
People are biting people's
truly
faces off.
everything.
Where is that?
A
TV
guy.
show?
I think there
Yeah.
is
I know. I had actually.
Vegas ER?
I had
Vegas
actually
ER?
talked
For
about this
sure.
with Jess actually, but we should probably work on this. There was a guy who
else
approached
take
the
that.
counter, and yeah, no one take that in the chat.
Copyright
We
that.
Nobody
copywritten
take
it.
that.
Copyright that.
A guy
Yeah.
who like walked up to the counter and he was walking so slow that it didn't look like he was moving at all. He finally makes it to the front of the
Whoa.
line,
Sounds like
or
bath
just to
salt.
the glass, and he's like, I feel like there are spiders in my skin. And she was like, okay, just go ahead and fill out this paperwork right here to the right.
Just a
And she like
fucking
went back
another
to like
Tuesday
her
for
fucking
her.
Snapple. Like
She's
it
like,
was
no,
like
not
no-
that one. Do the spider paperwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
The
page
spider
2.
paperwork is on the table over there next to the highlights.
Just write it in
Spider
spiders. Write it in
Yeah.
spiders. It'll be fun.
Yeah, Vegas hospitals are the new MASH. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I love that, Kevin. Krevin. Yee.
It's where you go to die in GTA. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow. We've covered so
incredible.
much with
Time. Good times.
Ellie.
Damn.
That's
so much.
That's a
Dylan
real-
is
that's a
also,
very funny one.
if anybody wants to learn how to wrap up a segment, Dylan's teaching an 8-week course
8 weeks.
where
No,
he
it's
like
like
you
8
kind of
minutes.
learn the pacing,
the
you feel
whole
the
course
energy,
very
and then he's
fast.
got a couple of lines that you can use to just wrap something up.
Wow,
But,
we
yeah.
sure talked about a lot.
Mark,
I
don't
was very
spoil.
eloquent.
Don't spoil.
That's week 6.
I'm on
Yeah.
week 6. I'm only on week 6. I've got some
Yeah,
work
yeah.
to do.
I gotta teach him. But Ellie, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me, you
Oh my
guys.
God,
I love you guys so
Ellie.
much.
We love you
And
so
for the
much.
love of God, turn that off and save yourself some heat stroke, right?
Oh, you just got
You've earned
further
it.
as the show goes.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm kind of
you're under a rotisserie now.
I'm kind of
Yeah.
cooked, so
Oh.
Yeah, you pulled that out of a tanning machine, so you're actually burning the side of your face right now.
I am.
Oh.
But I'm wearing sunblock, so it should
Okay.
be for the most part.
on
And you're
on
chill?
the on the right side though, on the
Yeah.
correct side.
Oh
Okay.
crap! I only put it on the left.
Oh.
Oh no no no
Oh,
no no.
no.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
no! You are going to be like
Thanks for the great
Ross
segment.
in that episode.
Yes,
where
with the
he
butter.
gets where he
We
gets.
love you.
I was gonna say where he gets spray tanned
Thanks, Ellie.
too much on one side,
Ellie
and then he
seen
gets
the
his
Seinfeld
teeth
episode
whitened.
where-
No, the spray tan. Something.
Well, we've talked about a lot of Friends episodes.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Well, we've talked about a lot.
Well,
It
we've
was,
talked about.
Ellie.
it was also Ellie's birthday recently, so happy belated
Oh,
birthday.
Happy
belated
Happy
birthday.
belated.
That's what that Patron-
Hello.
Oh yeah.
Thanks.
Hello.
Do you love Patron, Ellie?
I do, and Yak got me this.
Oh.
Be sure to join
Okay.
Ellie's Patreon page and become
Patronly.
a
Well, yeah. Ellie, is there
Patreon.
anything you want to share with?
Yeah, you want to plug anything before you
Oh,
leave?
please plug Ellie.
Definitely
Birdgirl.
check out Birdgirl. Ellie's
Yeah.
a writer on that with
Check out
Jessica Heyman.
Check out Birdgirl.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess at some point you can follow me on Instagram. I'm
Totally.
at Ele Woods 5.5. At some point there's going to be a show on Snapchat coming out where you won't be able to tell it's me, but you will be able to put your head on my body. So that'll be pretty fun
That's
for
what we've
everybody.
always wanted.
Okay,
what we've always
that's
wanted.
fun.
DL the
That's fun.
Snapchat. We'll figure it out. I love you guys so much. I'm going to
love
be
you.
watching
Oh.
the rest of this.
Oh,
Thanks
you.
everybody in the
Thank you.
chat. You guys are the best. And I love you
Man.
guys so much. I can't wait to see you guys again.
Oh,
Yes, can't
Ellie,
wait
What a
to see
love
joy.
you
Ellie.
so
See
much.
you
This was
soon.
so wonderful. I can't wait
in
to be in
Vegas.
person with you
See you
in
in Vegas.
Vegas.
Next year in Vegas, huh?
We really
Yes.
honestly need to let's put a friend group together to go to fucking Vegas.
Vegas Redemption.
Yes.
Vegas
Redemption.
Redemption.
Only part of Annie's face will get bit off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was
Yeah.
like the prequel
And
to
just
that
wear a
zombie
full,
movie that just came out.
just wear a full mask, Annie's. Just a full. You can mask
Yeah.
up.
You'll be safe.
Don't want to say anything.
Safe from the chomp.
Okay.
I don't know. I might be biting everybody else's face off, honestly, after this fucking shit's
Right? Should be on the
over.
offensive.
I'm gonna be so fucking excited to see
Just
everybody. I'm gonna be
chomping.
biting everybody.
Just chomping.
We'll see you, Ellie.
Oh, we love you, Ellie.
Love you, Ellie. Thank you so much. What a treat.
goodness.
Damn.
This is-
What a fucking treat.
3.5.
That's a fun
She
time
is
with a
such
fun friend.
an awesome
Just
fucking.
Annie,
Oh,
yeah.
she's so much
Follow
fucking
her.
fun.
What a great game.
I mean,
Some
damn.
wet mouths, right? Some really wet
Damn.
mouths.
Hated
Yeah.
Hoovula. I love that, dude.
Oh,
I mean, we got to come back
Speaking
with a
speaking of
Hoogula
wet
round two.
mouths- Speaking of wet mouths, I can go first.
Oh, shirtless
you
guy's
kissing?
talking about wet mouths.
You
All
smooching?
right.
You smooching, dude?
No. I want to do a little
Dude, those
live taste
muscles.
testing of Cynthia Gao's closet
Booch?
boot.
Yes.
Closet booch
Closet
taste
booch.
test.
Closet
Okay.
This kid?
Time for the first thing. It's gonna be a kombucha. A taste test from Cynthia's closet. Doo 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 doo. Yeah, that means this kombucha has been kombucha for maybe 3 or 4 months.
Number one.
I actually have to go get it from the fridge because I didn't want it to get warm. So I'll be right
Cover
back.
those nipples and show us what you got.
Alright.
What you're working with now.
Now,
Ah.
Annie-
Pop it off.
Annie was not here. When,
I wasn't,
Ooh,
and I
that
have
was the show
no
you
idea
weren't
what you guys
here.
are talking about.
Yeah.
So we talked to Cynthia
Yeah.
Gao about
Yes.
her quarantine thing that she picked up was that she wanted to make kombucha, her own kombucha, which is fucking impossible. It's like you gotta ferment alcohol, you gotta make mold in a closet, you gotta do all this shit, and it takes a long ass time. And then she was finishing up a batch. She offered us some. I personally cannot stand kombucha, so I did not respond. But yeah, I got some booch, and now he is going to do a live taste
I
test
didn't get my booch delivered yet.
of
'cause
some
I,
booch.
I asked for a little Andy curse in there, so she might be still working on the.
No, yeah, she got
Dropping
the
a little
anti-curse
anti-curse in there.
drops.
Dang, dude.
I'm
I
not a big
can't.
booch guy either, but
I've
Amelia's
never
a big
had it.
Booch gal, and I'm gonna.
I was
I'll-
actually gonna
I'll
drink
sip
a
on it.
hard kombucha tonight. I don't know if you guys have ever had the hard
one.
kombucha.
That
What's the alcohol
sounds
content of a hard kombucha?
disgusting.
That's a good question. I can go grab one.
25%.
Hard kombucha.
Yeah.
Has a little bit of alcohol.
Yeah.
So what is kombucha? What's the flavor that's awful?
Mike's hard booch.
Is it it's like a sour? Is it sour?
Very
What
sour.
is it?
It's got a
It's like a
sourness to
fermented
it.
tea, is what
Yeah.
kombucha is.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
he's back.
It's cabbage.
Okay.
No, it's not cabbage.
No.
It's
Smells
real
like
cabbagey.
cabbage.
Hard kombucha is awesome, says Cybernetic Guru.
Oh.
Okay, for
Vinegar
Right.
soda.
That's kimchi.
Yeah.
Is
We need to
fermented
see the
cabbage.
Yeah.
The unboxing.
It's like vinegar soda.
What did it come in, Yak?
Okay, yeah. So did you guys fill people in? Just in
Yes,
case-
we
Okay,
did.
great.
Yes.
So Cynthia Gao dropped off 2 bottles of her closet booch.
Wow.
Look at that.
One is a mango ginger,
Ooh,
and the
that's
other is a
Ooh, baby.
mango ginger grapefruit. So
Hello.
tang. That's gonna be tang.
that's what we're working with. So
Holy
we're gonna
cow.
start with this mango, ginger, grapefruit. And I told her I'd be doing this live for you guys, and she was very excited. She
Yeah.
tell her how it went. So
I can't believe you put your shirt on for this.
Well,
I
and
can't
Yak
believe
is
you did that
wearing-
either.
I just
Yak
wanted to
is
get up
showing
here. I
off
didn't want to show any nips. You
Private
know?
Street shirt. Check out our
Fine.
store. Link in
Nothing
our
like
notes
a
for-
shirtless guy drinking kombucha, though. You know.
Yeah, all right. That's how we're selling this show from
All right.
now on.
Exactly.
Here we go. This is the
with
this
grapefruit.
is the mango, ginger, grapefruit.
All right.
Oh.
Okay, definitely tastes like kombucha.
So
I'm
bad.
getting those. I'm getting those grapefruit notes. Definitely.
Getting the grapefruit notes.
What
Okay.
about mango?
Oh.
Mango's a subtle flavor.
Mango's a little subtle. I am getting that ginger hard though. That ginger
Yeah,
and
that's
that
Grapefruit.
yeah, grapefruit is coming out real nice.
I love ginger.
Alrighty.
Yeah. That's very nice. All right,
Wow,
let's move on
okay.
to the second one. See how that
Do you have
one.
a palate cleanser? Do you have some pita chips or
Yeah,
something?
but you gotta
Pita chips.
Pita chips?
Water.
Oh, you got-
I don't know. It's a palate cleanser. That's the first
I'm
thing
so
I
sorry.
thought.
Yeah,
artichoke
do you
dip
have a
and,
pita chip in the house?
oh,
that you
right.
can get?
Yeah,
fries
that's a
for?
good.
Okay, wait.
McDonald's fries?
Those are those In and Out
Those are
fries?
in- those in-
Those are In and Out fries.
No.
No,
Those are-
want to guess one more time?
Yeah.
I'll give you one clue.
Monty's Good Burger.
Mess Hall?
Fred 62.
Hello.
Absolutely, those are Fred 62. I cannot believe I didn't fucking get that.
All right.
I'm so pissed
So
off
the
at
second
myself.
one,
Let's get a close up of this. Put it right up to the camera so we can see this. Is it milky?
is that a
Oh.
little milky there?
That's
Wow.
nice.
Looks like something you'd grow frogs in.
Yeah,
That's
Did you agitate the bottle before you poured it?
What does that mean? Like,
Did
shake it
you,
up?
did you call the bottle names? Did you push the bottle around? Did you bully the bottle?
Like,
Did you bully the
does it have
bottle?
Middleman at the bottom.
Does it have what?
Like-
A little bit, tiny bit.
want
Oh,
that
yeah, you gotta
there,
squig.
yeah,
You gotta
you-
squig it around,
That
You
around.
and
Squig
then
it, dude.
squig it and re-pour.
Squig it and
squig
re-pour.
and
Yeah.
Hold on.
I wouldn't
Squig it
shake
and
it
then
too
dig it.
hard though. You don't want.
Gonna squig it, and again,
Hey, dude, that's some
Ow.
thick booch.
Cynthia gals.
Lots some thick booch.
Maybe you go upside down and right side up.
Oh, okay.
Dude, how's the bitch?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right.
So you're gonna get
Ooh.
a much more accurate taste of this
Yeah.
one, though.
Okay, that's true. But I got some good grapefruit notes in that
You did
last.
get all the notes. You got everything that was advertised in the
Yeah.
previous one.
So this one is just a
Might
simple
explode.
mango ginger, and by simple I mean this took many weeks to prepare and
Oh,
for me
yeah.
to enjoy. So shout out Cynthia.
I mean-
Cal. Thank you so much.
That's so sweet
Oh,
of
yeah.
her.
She
She's
spent
so
more
good.
time on this kombucha than I've probably spent time on anything in the last
Just-
30 years.
30 years.
Yeah.
wow.
All right. Yeah.
Wow.
All right, here we go.
Pooch analysis.
Hmm. Okay, I'm getting a little more of the mango in this one. It's a
Mm.
little secondary thing. I feel it up here in my nose.
Okay, like a little carbonation thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you can kind of like, I don't know, for me, when I drink something and I kind of like blow out, I can kind of like taste it up here a little bit. Is that-
Mhm.
Oh damn! Yeah, the little taste buds in your
His nose tongue.
See,
Yeah,
your
in
nose
your
would be
nasal
roach out there,
cavity.
I think.
Yeah.
Like a duck
Honestly,
salt up there.
honestly,
I
I'm
think that just
only-
means you're pouring a little bit up your nose when you lean back. So you gotta your top lip should be the.
That's why they call it. That's why they call it a nose. What's the nose like? And then you put a little in your nose.
Yeah. You've messed your mouth up. Your top lip is actually your bottom lip, and your nose is your top lip. So just pour any liquids straight through the back. Yeah. You got
There we
it.
go. There we
honestly, Cynthia Closet's
go.
10 out
Cynthia's
of 10.
closet.
Cynthia's
There it
Closet
is.
Booch is 10 out of 10. She
Nice.
asked me what flavors. I pitched her mango and ginger, and she threw a grapefruit in there, and I'm very thankful.
That's very.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Damn.
Wow.
Hell
that's-
yeah.
Wow.
Snaps for
For the
Cynthia.
boot.
Cynthia Gal, you killed it. Now listen, I'm going
Incredible.
to pee. Okay, I gotta pee.
All
I
that
gotta go.
booch talk. All that
Okay.
booch talk.
I
gotta go, I gotta
All
pee.
that boots talk. All the boots talk.
wow.
No.
My
good
goodness.
time.
Yak, do you
What a cool thing.
generally like kombucha? Have you've had it many times before?
I've had it a bunch,
I'll
but
do it.
the only one that I've actually had is I don't know what the name of the brand is, but I only know the name of the flavor that I've had. And the name of the flavor I've had is Mystic Mango, which is a pretty popular
Oh.
flavor. It's like the main kombucha,
Is that
like
the
one of
name
the
of the
main.
Arizona mango flavor? I think Arizona's mango is called Mystic Mango.
Have you been drinking Arizona iced teas kombucha?
No, bro, come on.
But no, I'm not saying you were drinking Arizona iced tea. I'm just saying that's funny that it's
Oh
the same.
no, right
I
here.
don't know,
Oh,
I don't know nothing about
GTS.
that.
What is it called?
Yes.
Okay, that link is not private. GTS Synergy Mango Kombucha drink. I still don't
think
even
I'd
really.
probably
I know
recommend the label.
we had Cynthia on here and we had her explain to us what kombucha is. I still couldn't explain that to another
No,
person.
it's like
I don't-
it's fermented tea. So it's like you made tea and then you let that go bad. And
Gotcha.
then you strained out the like gross stuff, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then you let it get even worse. And then
And then you give it to Yak.
And then you give it to
And
me,
Yak
and you're like,
drinks
someone's got to drink this stuff. Honestly,
Hey, I
it's really good.
squeegeed this out of a bucket mop. Enjoy.
enjoy.
Yeah, kombucha equals. It might as well just be pickle juice for me.
Now, and you guys know that famous meme of the girl trying kombucha, where she does the face like that?
No.
I don't
Is that
know.
like a baby?
Pull it up.
I'll pull it up.
Oh, Ancient Romic just ordered a T-shirt. Shout out, thank you.
Hey,
Oh,
what's
yeah.
up? Show it off, Yak. Show it off, Yak. Look at it. Squigs.
Yak, throw it up, Yak. Yeah, look at that Uve.
Squigs. Look at that. Uvula. Oh. That's our old early show logo that used to be on the top right of the screen. Look at that.
Dang.
Still there? Still
Oh,
there?
hey, still there, still there,
Oh,
still
Look at
there.
that. Look at that. Looks better on our green background, which is
Check
why I
that
don't put
color
it up anymore.
coordination.
You guys have all seen this kombucha girl.
Kombucha
Pulling it
girl.
up. Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah,
That meme is from a kombucha thing?
she's trying kombucha. She says it smells like a public restroom. I didn't think it needed audio.
No, you just tell us what she's saying.
Yeah, this is fine.
What you said there?
This is it.
Ah. Nope.
Change your mind. Well, no.
It's moment
Man.
to moment. It's just hitting
Classic.
it's
I mean, that's
ping-
the meme
it's
world.
like
What?
pinballing around.
Yeah.
Tongue.
Oh.
You're like, I like
I
that.
just
I don't like
pinballed
that.
Mark
I
right
like
off.
that again. I don't like that. I like that. I
Yeah.
don't like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, perfect meme ability. You got, oh, I don't like that, but then you're like, oh, yeah, I do. I mean, what a
Yes.
classic, guys. What
Classic.
a
meme.
classic
Classic.
meme.
So now you know. The more you know, that's half the
less
battle.
Right.
The less
The more
we
you meme.
all.
The more you know, the less you remember. So
Hey, do you drink
we're all
that
gonna
alcoholic
forget.
booch? Is that what you
Sorry?
drink, bro? Did you get out that alcoholic booch?
No, should I go? I had to go pee. Should I go grab one?
Refill the tank, baby.
Because I could. Listen, I had a beer earlier, a Hell or High watermelon, and
That sounds
I don't know. I just sort of feel like I could drink a hard kombucha. I don't really have much going on tomorrow.
Hey, I'm about
Do you guys don't know
80,
about my schedule?
I'm
I
about
don't really
80%
have
through a
anything
bottle of
going on.
wine. Yeah, join.
Should I go grab one?
Okay,
And then we can
go
talk
get
about
one.
You
it?
have to
Let's
leave.
do it. Let's do
Okay.
it.
All right.
Okay, I'm
Sure.
Hey,
should,
hey,
should I go grab?
hey, we got it. We're taking a whole week, maybe week and a half off. Let's get into it.
But we
gonna
also
go
did
fucking
a
grab it.
4-hour show on Monday, so
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. We have to do an hour and a half extra for 2 days, 2 shows to cover for the shows we aren't doing.
look at
Otherwise,
that
we
mirror
lose our
that's behind
sponsors.
Annie's that we don't usually see. That is
Oh yeah, let's talk about Anissa's room.
yeah. Zoom in on some. Of
Okay, all right. So this this is honestly a fucking the lead photo of an Airbnb website.
Oh yeah. Big
Like this is like,
Through
oh
the-
cool,
through the video,
hip
something?
hip 2-bedroom house, fun light. I mean, honestly, the fucking lights on the headboard are ridiculous. If I'm in a bad dream and I flip one arm up, that I'm smashing the light on my hand.
You don't never.
Why would you
do
put?
that.
You're that is pretty high up for you to get your
don't think
hand
you're
all
allowed.
You don't get crazy when you sleep.
Not
Not
that
with
crazy.
my arm.
You're
Not
not
that
levitating.
crazy.
Anise, do
I'm not
you
getting
think
that
it's
crazy.
dangerous to have light bulbs just that close to the bed, to the top of the bed? You
Ever
don't.
hit those while
You aren't
you're
worried about
sleep thrashing?
anybody bad dream smashing those lights above their heads?
Now, before this was our guest bed, this used to be our bed,
Oh.
and you can't tell, but those light bulbs are like far away from the bed. Like
Okay.
they're actually not above the bed.
I knew
They're
Cosmo-
right, like
Cosmo-
right above where your side table would
like
be.
Got it. Got
Yeah.
it. So
and
here's
they're really
so-
light. They're
So
like
here's the
very
new problem for me.
mild.
So if they're on kind of the edge of the bed, then a lot of times when I'm gonna get in bed late at
Your
night and I'm
big
drunk,
dumb head
I
would
trip.
hit
I
the-
kind of trip a little
Yeah,
bit and then
right.
face plant into that wall area. So that could be a face light. So
Right. And in
my
that
whole house
case-
is baby proofed.
In that case, yeah, you have to protect the entire world from being stupid.
Yes,
Is really
that's
what
exactly.
you're saying.
Of course, yes.
As they stumble around a bit.
Okay, so this is the hard kombucha. It's called Flying Embers. Cause's cousin
Black
recently
cherry,
came
yeah.
by and suggested these to us.
Flying
And
embers. Nothing like a good
live-
flying ember coming right at your face.
Right at your right towards your uvula. Just fucking zero sugar, zero carbs. It is 12
no bulbs here.
ounces. Contains
It's a
alcohol.
no bulb household.
What's that alcohol
Give me a
content?
sip.
I'm looking for that right now, and that where
It's
the fuck
right
do
under
you
the
even
logo?
see
What's
it?
unlisted?
Logo?
Is this your first time looking at a can?
What is this thing?
It's usually down by the
So it's got the
like
thing you put your mouth on. Oh, there it is, 7.2%.
Holy shit! What?
What's
That's
a
a
what's a
good time.
beer?
Like
4.5,
2.5?
5?
2.5. What are you
No.
drinking?
No, it's like
Fucking lizard water?
Oh, like a Bud Light sucks. Like a
Okay,
2.5.
This is
What are you drinking?
4.9%.
Fucking lizard water?
What are you drinking? Lizard water?
From the crick?
From the crack.
All right,
have
give us a
Freedom
taste
Crit?
test here. All
Oh
right.
yeah.
Alcoholic booch.
And it's good.
Oh.
It's good. Okay.
Black cherry, yeah.
That is good. It's mild. It doesn't
Tastes
taste
like
so
beer?
fermented, but it doesn't taste like a White Claw or anything like that. It's
Yeah, because White Claws taste good. This has kombucha in it, so it's naturally awful.
But Annie's likes.
no, this almost like it makes your tongue feel soft. Do you know what I mean?
Like go
Mine
numb.
usually does. It's pretty wet all the time. You got it normally pretty.
Stop bragging, okay, David? Some of
you
us
gotta-
don't have wet tongues, okay? Some
You
of us
gotta
walk
norm-
around with a dry ass tongue,
Don't we just got
You
sand?
got
flopping
a-
around their mouth.
You got a lizard tail in your mouth.
Oh, Seymour says his Lagunitas is 6.2.
Now, since I'm already big, should I just go ahead and do my topic?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
absolutely.
transition.
You want to
Great.
blurb me?
Who's watching the Friends reunion?
Oh,
God damn it! Who's watching
Hi.
the Friends reunion? Fuck! I knew I should have watched it.
oh, it's not
It's
out
tonight.
yet.
It's on tonight. It airs
It's on.
tonight.
Oh, it hasn't even. Oh, well then
It airs
clips
on the
for. I'll
27th,
just
yeah.
press shit. All right, here we go. It's time for the second thing. This one's about the greatest sitcom that ever was on TV, according to a lot of people, but not me. I barely watched that show. I was out digging holes in my backyard.
Number
Nice. And it's actually, David, you
Mayonnaise is in
did
the
the
chat.
perfect setup. You did the
Thank
perfect
you.
setup because this is exactly what I wanted to discuss.
Mm.
Who is watching the
Jim.
Friends reunion? And we're going to talk a little bit about Friends. I've got a couple questions for
Okay.
you guys. But
Okay.
right off the bat, who's going to watch it?
Who's gonna watch it? I'm
Oh, I'll watch it.
I'll check
I'm
it
gonna
out.
watch it out of fascination.
Mhm.
I tried to rewatch Friends when it came on. What streaming service did they release it on recently?
Netflix.
Yeah,
Right?
and it was unwatchable.
Go 90.
Unwatchable.
You thought Friends was unwatchable.
I watched it when it was on.
Uh-huh.
Originally, I thought it was funny.
Okay.
The monkey. They had a monkey in the part.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, that was specific. They added the monkey to specifically attract viewers like you who didn't
Yeah.
like the regular show and
Yeah.
needed a monkey.
Yeah, throw a monkey in there.
But
If there was a monkey on this show,
kind of
I'd be
watch
watching
it.
it.
Not funny.
So you must have loved Dunstan checks in because that was a monkey and what's
Too
his
much
name?
monkey. That was too much monkey.
What was the guy? What was the Friends guy? Wasn't there a Friends guy in a monkey movie? Matt LeBlanc was in a monkey movie,
he was.
full monkey movie,
play the-
right?
play the monkey?
Let's not derail this. Friends.
Okay. Come on, wait. Matt LeBlanc monkey movie.
But,
I never watched it. I will not
You
watch
didn't watch
it.
it in its
I
heyday?
don't think it's funny.
Ed.
When people talk about the funny moments, like Ross and like Pivot,
You're right there.
I watched this scene and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll say at the
Well, you have to fall in
prime of
love with
it-
the characters before you buy their.
Were you a big Friends person,
stuff.
Annie's?
I never fell in love with them.
I was a big Friends person
yep.
growing up. Yeah.
Checks out.
But yeah, you were gonna say something.
At the height of it, yeah, I remember watching it, definitely watching it, and following all the storylines. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know much about Friends lately. I mean, they haven't. Obviously, they're reuniting now, but I don't think I've like caught up or watched episodes.
I watched the trailer and it almost made me cry. But it's just because, like, seeing these people who, like, put so much into it coming back together and, like, so yeah.
And they were all genuinely friends. They all
Yeah,
became
yeah.
genuine friends from the show, which
mean,
is really rare to, like, really genuinely love the people that you work with that closely when that much money's
we all
involved,
hate
when
each
that big of contracts are
have
involved in celebrity and who's going to be a celebrity, who's not going to be, like, who can transition to films. Like, you know, Jennifer Aniston became giant from that show. And, you know, other people who are like, who some could say were more talented didn't,
Yes,
you know.
yes. And
So-
Peregrine says, "Dear God, have they aged?" Which, when you see that,
Oh
trailer,
my
you're
God.
just like,
It's so weird because, like, when the show is that popular, you become frozen in time. You know, and then all of a sudden it's like Jennifer. I'll be watching like Friends, and then all of a sudden like her Aveeno commercial will play, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, what happened to you?
Oh no!
I mean, yeah, you look great.
They put
And that's
so
great.
much effort into those
different,
commercials
yeah.
to make her look like she did in the show.
Oh my God, she's like
And
swinging
you're like,
on a
oh,
swing, and she's like frozen. Yeah,
Oh no!
they really do put a lot
old
of
y'all.
filters. A lot.
And binge
a
the
lot of
whole
filters.
series to impress a new friend. It was mad, but I'll never tell her.
I binge
The
series with
whole
a
series.
friend.
Oh my God.
And
That's
he's
so many.
Man,
And he's
just
to your
mad.
point, like, you know, as an actor, it's so hard to book anything. And then for that to be a thing that you book, and not only book but last for so many seasons, and then after that it goes on to be syndicated for years, and you know they're just like in television Hall of Fame, and for that to just be like, yeah, I booked this thing, and now they're just like,
Yeah, like Jennifer Aniston had booked 2 pilots, and it was Friends and this other pilot, and everybody thought the other pilot was going to go, and she had to make a decision on like which one she was going to do the rest of the season for. And like she had to basically sign the contract, and she luckily chose Friends. But like it is pretty crazy. Those kinds of things, those kinds of stories, you know, are going to be like divulged.
I saw a clip from the James Corden part of this thing, and maybe it was in the trailer, and they were like, and somebody says something during the round table of the first time I ever met you guys was at the table read. Like they say that out loud. And I'm like, I don't think that's true. There's no way NBC would put together this new pilot with 6 leads and not do chemistry reads with them and producer sessions.
Well,
There's no way they didn't meet each other before the table read of the episode.
Mark calls bullshit.
I think that's a bullshit. I think they'd want that to be a bullshit Hollywood thing. There's no way that they were like, all right, here's we got to follow up something on with follow Seinfeld up with something.
Mark, that was back in the good old days. You know when you could just show up and get a show. You know, you just have a
You're
read.
just on
and they
your way
put
to the
you in
bathroom.
You just put You just get the part. You know,
Brandon Tartikoff's.
I mean, my next thing was
well,
going to be let's cast us as friends. Who would we be?
Can I be the monkey?
But I'm wondering if you guys watched it enough to be able to have input on that.
oh
Can
yeah,
Can I be Pivot?
Yeah.
I know the
I
character.
think I know him enough.
I
I think.
Well, I'm
I
Chandler.
think Mark, you would be Chandler, 100%, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mark's a Chandler. Mark's a full
I'm
Chandler.
such a Chandler.
I'm Lisa Kudrow.
I was
Wait,
gonna
what's
say
your
you're
character's
Lisa
name?
Kudrow. You're Phoebe.
Phoebe, yeah.
You come from the woods.
Yeah.
You know, you have. You are one
very
with
earthy,
nature.
Very in touch.
Sensitive.
or David Schwimmer though, he could also be.
Here's Annie's dressed as
Oh yeah.
There I am dressed as Monica for our friend Alyssa, newbie stock. They'll be watching that tonight.
Cosman.
As my husband.
That's a picture of you.
I'm in there.
That's
somewhere.
you. That's you. Both of those. are
That's
you?
me. That's me right there. That's me.
That's her.
that's Annie's dressed.
That was a
as-
cool venue. Wherever
And then
that was a
where's
really
the
cool
yak
venue.
one? Wait.
Might be another post.
What
Oh,
is-
it's a different post.
This was a friends party.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our friend
you were
Alyssa,
there.
newbie stock.
Did you
was
say
her
I was
30th.
there?
I think so.
You took all these pictures, dude.
You took all these pictures.
Okay,
David would be Marcel,
so
constantly starting shit.
I'm only following Anais's lead. All right, y'all blame me for shit starting, but I'm just hopping on board the shit starting choo-choo train that pulls out of the
guy
station.
that looks exactly like me? Who the fuck is that guy that
you
looks
mean
exactly like
this
me?
guy?
That's Chandler.
No,
Glasses on.
go back like 3.
Oh, that's our
One
friend
more.
Sean.
One more. Who the fuck
What the fuck?
Sean.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Mark from college?
Our friend Sean Mandel. He's cool. So we have the same birthday.
What?
What
Yeah,
is
we work
happening
together.
right
we
now?
work together at the restaurant.
Mark, you don't act like you in every audition you've ever been in, this guy hasn't been in the same room with 14 other dudes who also look like you.
It's been a while since I've been in a room to audition, but
Well, what about these two? These two look alike, right?
Yeah, okay.
These two
Yeah,
look
yeah.
closer.
Nailed it.
That's freaking me out.
That's wild.
And Sean's
Dude.
so cool. He's so fucking
He's
funny.
so
Oh
probably
my
nice too, and he's
God.
super successful.
I hate him.
He is. But
His
you guys
glasses are
you guys
like
are
lighter.
very
Like
different,
he doesn't even
Mark.
need glasses.
You guys are extremely
He's
different
6'8".
people.
He's 6'8". He's taller than Mark too.
Oh,
Sean's
He eats
great.
twice as much bread as Mark.
oh, now I really hate him. Rats. one more
but who else
person
is
out there.
cast? Who would we? And
I
then
think-
Yak
There
is.
can only
I
be
don't know
one.
who
I
I
think
am.
you'd be David Schwimmer. I think you'd be Ross.
Me?
Yeah?
I'm not like Ross.
I thought he was.
Why? What do you hate
No,
about
you're
being
Joey.
Ross?
You're Joey. I meant
Yeah, he's
Joey.
Joey.
I'm so sorry. You are
Closer to Joey,
fucking
for sure.
Joey.
Isn't Joey
You
the
are
dumb one, though?
Joey.
Yeah, you're a
Well,
fucking Joey.
He's not dumb. He's naive.
He's naive and he's so lovable
sweet.
and he loves sandwiches. And you wrote a whole song about sandwiches.
And
Okay.
he is a ladies' man.
You guys are so alike.
Yeah, that's
He
his
loves
time.
sandwiches. You love
Oh,
sandwiches.
sorry, Chandler.
And Dave is
Sorry
Gunther.
that you're exactly like Chandler. Golly.
Dave is 100%.
Lord knows, even in this fake world, I wouldn't get cast as the main in the main ensemble.
No, sorry, Dave.
That was the thing though with me. This would always be a thing. Like, who are you? I think I'm not any of them, but I would probably be somewhere in the middle of Chandler and Joey. I think I would be somewhere.
Yeah,
Of the main. Of the
Yeah. That's
main,
true.
somewhere in the middle there. Because I'm definitely not a ladies' man.
Masha Cat, I did see that
But also-
historic bread ad. And
Oh wow.
Made me hungry. Made me hungry.
All right.
Yeah, and then Anise is just a combination of all. She has the star power of Jennifer Aniston, the dark hair of Courtney Cox, and the humor of Lisa Kudrow, all in one
Wow.
one kombucha drunk package.
I'm available.
I would say a young Annie might
I'm
be a
available.
little Joey though too. You might be a little Joey, a younger Annie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Joey and a
You know
Oh,
what
I
I'm
like
saying?
that. Like
could
young
Joey it.
Sheldon, I could be young Joey.
Yeah.
okay.
female
Okay.
Joey's
And in
daughter.
only a matter of
Joey's
years, they
daughter.
will try that show.
It even sounds like a fun show. Joey's daughter.
Joey's daughter.
But it's a drama.
Yeah, I mean,
And
Matt
there's a
LeBlanc
murder.
has.
They had
There's a
Joey
murder in-
spin-off, but it didn't do so
The
well.
Joey.
Yeah, Matt
spin-off was
LeBlanc has had
very bad.
many
Why do
spin-offs.
they keep giving him
many spin-offs.
chances? Don't they realize
love
nobody
it.
wants to watch him?
He was the best on that.
The problem is with shows like that, and I mean, Jennifer Aniston had the problem. Everybody does. When you're on a huge TV show, you get identified as this specific character to people for so long. When you leave that, it's so hard to break
Yeah,
that.
but they brought him back as that specific character, and people still didn't want to watch him.
Sure, because it was done. It was done.
Well, that was the problem for
Because
Lisa.
what does that? What does that say to
it's
all of us?
Friends.
What does that say to
It's
all of us?
Friends.
Ain't nobody should be doing spin-off shows because ain't nobody want to see any of us assholes by
I'm
ourselves.
working on my
that's why you
spin-off.
brought
I'm
that up.
working on my Twitch
It's
spin-off
Friends.
show.
It's not Friend.
But they'll
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
need them
yeah,
all.
People talk about
exactly.
Lisa Kudrow, but she's actually an excellent actor. And have
That's
you ever
what I was
seen-
saying.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Have
she
you ever
got
seen
mentioned.
The Comeback?
Phenomenal. Yeah,
The
she's
Grounding.
The
Leading
Comeback
best
is
actress of them
the
all.
best, one of the best shows that's
I feel like
ever
The
been on
Comeback
television.
is so underrated. Not many people have seen it. And it's such an awesome.
She's such a master.
Oh.
It's insane. Season 2 of The Comeback will, like, I mean, I was destroyed in that last episode. Destroyed. She's so fucking good.
She's great.
Reebok brings up episodes.
She's brilliant.
Did you guys watch episodes?
I haven't seen episodes.
That was
Episodes was good,
great.
but like when he had an affair with the lead girl, the wife of like the female writer. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody.
Yeah.
But Joey has like an affair with her, and when that happened, like the moment they kissed at the end of one of the episodes, I was like, I'm fucking out. Like it was just one of those things that like I just didn't want it to happen at all. I didn't like that at all.
Yeah. Some of the
I don't
appeal
like this
of a group, I would say, is that people only want to see a little bit of you at a time, you know, and I think that goes very true with me. That's why I'm good in a group. People want to see about 15% of the show needs to be about me. If there's a show that's just me, ain't nobody tuning in, you know,
Ooh.
just little snippets. That's all I can
That's
take.
interesting. That's interesting. I remember when I met with like
might be
an
doing
early
spin-off,
manager, and I was like really excited, and I was like, I wanted to be in like I wanted to be like the ingenue of horror movies. This is years ago.
okay.
And I wanted to do like psychological thrillers. I was so excited. And she was like, yeah, you're good for 30 minutes. You will not do anything beyond 30 minutes. I was like, okay. And she's like, you should do comedy. Yeah, no one's taking you seriously. And I was like, okay.
my
She didn't realize you were gonna
Actually, not 30 minutes, 30 seconds. You should
30
do
seconds.
commercials.
Yeah.
No, she didn't realize you were gonna do a 4-hour game stream on Monday. 4 hours
In
of
her
Renee.
fucking
In her
face.
Little did you
Yeah.
know.
You emailed her clips. You emailed her links to this show, right?
Every week. They never open. She never
Right.
opens them. They get sent directly to junk, but
Yeah.
I'm still
Directly to junk.
trying to prove her wrong. I don't want to sign with her. I just want to prove her wrong.
That's what half this industry is about. Just
Now,
proving
Annie,
people
have
wrong.
you watched
Absolutely.
Friends? Have you rewatched Friends recently, and you still think it's as good?
I have like I don't know, like maybe like 3 years ago, I rewatched the whole thing again. It was kind of like something that I just kind of always had on in the background, you know, for a little bit. And there were things like I was extremely surprised by how problematic a lot of it was, because I was like, oh my god, I never noticed that. Like a lot of the episodes, there's like things that are like very early 90s that you can't do anymore, you know, and. I mean, a lot
Like
of
what?
those shows are like
They're on.
What did they
They're in
do?
blackface. for
Lot
most
of-
the show. Yeah.
What?
well, yeah, no blackface, but it was like gender things. Like women were just like, I mean, it was kind of like, yeah, women were just sort of
Tone
like
deaf.
they could be like painted as like, you know, slutty or, you know, I mean, it was just like things that you wouldn't get away with now because it's just
tone deaf.
it's tone deaf, yeah, to paint women like that. Or like gay. There was a lot of gay jokes.
Well,
like
that was the whole
gay.
night.
Oh my gosh.
Heavy.
I went to watch.
Like that was like an actual thing to be like, oh, you're gay. Like that was like surprising.
Will
I,
and
I,
Grace?
the other night, this is like 2 nights ago, I was like, oh man, because I'm watching horror movies because I'm writing like a half horror movie for us. So I'm like just watching all these horror movies. And one of them is Monster Squad.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, this fun kid movie. Watch Monster Squad. The first interaction with kids is like, okay, F word. Next interaction, separate kids is like, you're gay. Like the whole first fucking 15 minutes of this movie is just people just go, you're gay, no, you're gay. And I was just like, huh. I like nostalgically remember a fun movie about like vampires and stuff, and then
Well,
I was
like
watching this
Summer-
just like, oh.
Was it Summer Camp? Is that what that movie's called? That horror
You know,
movie?
Wolfman's got nards.
Wolfman's got nards.
Is it
One of my
Summer
friends'
Camp?
moms paddled me for saying that. I said, Wolfman's got nards, and she smacked me. And I was like,
Mommy
what?
was in my closet last night.
Did anybody
Sleepaway
paddle you
Camp.
for saying that?
So,
Yeah.
No. They
and
love
then the other thing, like, okay, I understand like old shows
Sleepaway
sometimes
Camp.
it's just nostalgia, but if you watch Seinfeld now, it's so funny. You'll laugh your ass off. Cheers is still funny. Like,
Cheers is really great.
Here's
yeah.
hold up.
I have almost never, I don't know if there's any show, Seinfeld's close. I never really watched a lot of Seinfeld, but there's not been ever one show that has a laugh track that I like. I hate laugh tracks.
They're hard for me.
So
Really
much.
hard.
Dude,
They're very
Even
hard.
after
Seinfeld
performing
cannot.
live, but a lot of those are in front of a live studio audience.
Yeah.
It's not
with Seinfeld, you can tell those are real laughs because it's so fucking.
They used to
funny.
have live studio audiences for a small period of time. or like for a certain period of time,
For a
but
lot
it,
of
like yeah.
So a lot of those shows kept them till the run.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But then
I
they'd
will
add
say-
laughs.
they had that.
The reunion for the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, like I fucking loved
yeah, I didn't
so much that I'm wondering, like I think I'm gonna love the Friends one just as much. But it is interesting because like I rewatched the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when it came onto HBO Max, I think it was. And rewatching that show, like I loved that show growing up. I was so taken back by like how fucking good the writing is. Like it's so good. The writing is so good. And I think that with like Friends, I feel like it wasn't as and I still like Friends. I don't want to bash it, but I feel like the writing is set up in such a way where it's really just musical. It's just like bop ba up like the classic sitcom musicality. Like the jokes are almost funny just because of the musicality.
And because you know the characters. So what
Yeah,
they're saying,
which is why
I
like
Joey. So-
Fuller House still works because it's really
Does
just bump
it?
bump bump. Well, it works maybe not for like comedians, but for
Right.
people like it's that sitcom. Like
Not for
it's
right-wing
just
conservatives who are very religious.
well, the jokes are musical. It's all
For the
musical,
Candace
so it's
Cameron
like
crowd.
it just like gets you in that rhythm, right? Like it's so. But with Fresh Prince, like the writing was smart and like it's still like all of the jokes like genuinely hold up, genuinely without the musicality of sitcoms, you know. So I'm wondering how
I
I'll
had
feel about
14 great birthdays without him. He didn't even send me a damn card. To hell with him!
Wow,
How come you don't want me, man?
Oh my God, how come we don't want me?
Mark's
On a very special
dramatic
episode.
That's a
Will
really
On a
and
very
that
special
whole
episode of
story
Fresh Prince of
behind
Bel-Air.
that was such a beautiful story too, where like Uncle Phil is like a professional fucking stage actor, and then here comes Will Smith, who was like a musician, an artist, a music artist, a rapper, you know, and he was like. I don't know how to fucking act, but he had such charisma that people wanted to make a show around him. And then he has to go up against one of the most phenomenal actors and like
Alfonso Ribeiro.
very intense scenes where he's just like
Did I ever tell you the story about how when I did Othello, or they did Othello at the theater I worked at, and it was Uncle Phil played Othello.
Whoa, really? That's
That's amazing.
And he had who's his butler, the butler from the show?
Jeffrey?
Yeah, he came and ran lines with Uncle Phil. a couple
Yes,
times.
he's an actor, buddy. That's
that is
incredible.
amazing.
We might have mentioned this before in a previous episode, but if you watch early episodes of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, he didn't know how to be an actor, so he memorized the whole script. So you can see when the other person was doing their lines, he was like, "Yeah, Uncle Phil."
Yes.
Like you can see him like mouthing. It's crazy.
But not all, you know, like I mean the fact that they
Just
knew
early
that
on,
he
though,
could
and
do
then
that.
Oh yeah, and then he grew into such an amazing actor for sure.
Then he became the greatest actor there is.
And he had two.
Oh, little Fred 62.
Dang,
What?
Show it.
Oh, hold on,
I'm
we
surprised
got.
you got the
Yeah,
onion
yeah,
rings
yeah,
because
yeah,
they're
yeah.
so salty all the time.
But they're,
My
that's-
gosh.
You only get them once in a while. You gotta have it.
So what we have here is a smash burger. That's the
Smash.
shroom
Oh, what?
smash burger.
What's
French
shroom?
fries and onion rings.
Is there meat on there, or
because
is that a shroom?
when your
Mushroom? What does that
husband's
mean?
like, I'm ordering dinner tonight.
That came
That's
from
what-
Fred 62 and
No, smash
Okay, I
burger.
was gonna say.
Smash Burger.
All the way from
Oh,
Los
okay.
Feliz, Orange
Oh, it's called
County.
Smash Burger.
Oh,
Smash
yeah, you
burger.
guys have never had Smash
God
Burger?
damn, that looks
Never
good.
smashed. Never
It's
smashed.
really fucking good. Like this burger is so fucking good.
Well, Anais is gonna be eating, so her topic's over. Anybody
we-
got a? Anybody got a transition?
I gotta
French fry.
Oh, she froze on the French fry.
because mine
Right?
has a connection to Seinfeld.
Hello.
Okay. Wow. Oh my god. You want to
Everybody
blurb
loves
me?
Seinfeld.
This
It's
is
called
Dylan learned how to
shower
play the
thoughts.
bass. Shower thoughts.
Shower thought.
Shower thoughts.
It's time for the third thing. This is also Anais's break when she likes to eat burgers. She's not gonna talk much because she's gonna be garbling down that little smash burger right by the uvula.
No, we don't say garbling down.
Yeah, garbling.
You don't say
Smash
say
burger. Gargle that burger
Garble
down.
that,
No.
garble that smashel
You
burger
think-
down.
You think
Gobble
the
it
word
down.
Gobble? Okay. So
garbling his message.
the reason this has to do a little bit with Seinfeld is because I always think about the episode where
Kramer.
Kramer doesn't know how to take a shower. And I grew up with a bathtub with no shower till about middle school. So I took baths until middle school, and then learning to taking a bath is very relaxing. You take your time. You get whatever you want.
Yep.
Taking a shower
It's like washing your car.
is rigorous. Yeah, you need. It's all about speed. About
Get in there, you get out.
efficiency. So I want to talk about some of the things we do in the shower.
Ooh.
And
Take shits.
taking it. Do you take a shit in the shower and waffle stomp it? Is that what you do? Do you?
Dylan, I have something.
Waffle stomp it. Is that what you smack? Hey, Stab Comedy, thank you for the raid. We're just talking about waffle stomping, which is when you take a shit in the shower and stomp it down the drain to make it look like a waffle.
I have something very specific to say about showers, actually,
Thank
Dylan, and
you,
I'm
Annie.
so glad that you brought it up tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because I have to say, there is absolutely stab,
anybody on Stab Comedy wants to throw us one follow, we're one follow away from 400. That'd be cool.
Please,
We'll just say, hey,
Help us make history tonight.
make us history. Let us make history. Make history tonight, Stab Comedy. La 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 nala 419. Thanks for the follow, Lady Morris
Nala.
Keene. We're gonna count both of those as number 400. Lady and Lala, Desmond's. All these are number 400. These are all going in the 400 pile.
400.
400 pile, baby.
Screenshot this.
Dylan, when you were setting up your thing, I thought you were gonna be like, I've been
This show slaps.
I've been taking baths. I've been taking
That's what we've been
baths.
saying. That's our tagline. These are
show
5
fucking
things. This show
slaps.
fucking slaps, baby.
French fries and
Coming
waffles.
from the Church of John.
But I
Diston,
wanted to
that's
say something
good.
about showers real quick, if you don't mind,
Okay,
Yak,
yeah, please,
if I
please,
chime
please.
in,
Please
if
do.
it's okay.
Chime away.
Save it for you.
There is nothing better than smoking a little weed
Okay.
and getting in the fucking shower.
Wow.
All
You
of a
gotta
sudden,
try.
that water feels warmer.
You gotta
Everything
try
is more
mushrooms in the shower.
peaceful.
Oh well, that's a whole other.
That's a different
Yeah.
realm.
Damn.
Mushrooms in the shower.
Does the shower head talk to you? Like, does the
Oh,
water?
it's wild.
So you can probably see
Look like
every
color?
water thing flying
Yeah.
at you. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm,
That
But you're right, and that's the interesting thing about showers is that you can have a relaxing shower,
Oh,
you
weird.
absolutely
but
can.
usually you're down to business.
All right, so here's our first one, Dill. So this is from chat. Oh wait, hold on, wait. I grab the one. Wait. This one first. I had a roommate that only brushes teeth in the shower. Never really understood why. So I think this is kind of where you're getting at with this shower
Yes,
stuff. Is
yes,
like,
yes.
because I know, and we'll talk about this. Yakking is fucking singing.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Cause Yak fucking it's the shower is a
You can
booth.
hear him from your
It's a
apartment.
fucking booth. I can't hear him there. But whenever we would go on Thursdays over to your place, like you would just fucking be
yeah, we
just
could
singing
hear
in
you.
this. Just every time you took a shower, you'd be
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
full blasting singing.
Yeah.
When
This
was
is
I showering around you guys?
a bunch of
I'm gonna
times
go
because you
jump in
sing loud and
the
a lot.
Just jump
We've
in. Well,
we've
because
known each other for 10 years.
Yeah,
And
man.
Dave would always get there at like 2:00 on his.
And he tried to
Okay.
sleep.
Because I had to take a nap.
And I would too.
yeah.
Coming back.
I
Yeah,
do. Honestly, my cousin and my brother and my mom, everyone would make fun of me because I would go in the shower and that was like my stage. And I would go
Yeah.
in there. I would do movie lines. I would do my favorite songs. Yeah,
wow.
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Did you
Calling me out,
use?
so I gotta own up to it for sure.
Did you use like a shampoo bottle to sing, or you're just
Just
free
go
balling
ahead.
it?
Just literally free balling it.
And here's
Nice.
the thing.
But you got like a radio in your shower. You get like a waterproof radio,
You
right?
hear it?
I not really. When I was in
Oh, I
middle
thought you
school,
did in.
I
I
would
thought you
bring
did at
a-
Nick's, y'all. I thought y'all had a waterproof radio for some reason.
We didn't have a waterproof radio. I did sometimes, I guess, bring a radio
speaker.
into the shower. Yeah, a Bluetooth speaker and sing along to it. But mostly just a cappella.
Does music help
Damn,
you focus in the shower?
I just thought that was
baby.
backup music, but that was all you, bro.
Yeah, it was all him.
Damn.
Man, band.
Yeah.
But like, does music help you focus in the shower, or does it distract you?
Well, yeah. If I'm trying to get a good shower in, quick one, then yeah, you just gotta get in there and get out.
See,
you know?
okay,
But
yeah.
so for me, showering is a real relaxing thing. You know, it's not just the thing where you're trying to get clean. It's the thing where you kind of like recharging.
Decompress or
And I go in there, and sometimes I had a long day, or maybe it's the beginning of the day, and I just like have energy and yeah.
So here's some basics we should cover: is
Beer in the shower. It's been a
shower
while
in
for
the
that.
morning.
Oh, beer in the
or
shower is
shower
the
at night?
best.
For the whole group.
Morning.
Okay, so here,
Night.
this all
Shower in the-
involves my new apartment.
Oh, okay.
Me and Yak live next to each other. My last apartment had the whole layout of it was tiny little Los Angeles apartment, tiny like bathroom. There was a tub at the end and then a shower, but the shower wasn't even. The window was outside the shower. The shower went all the way up. The shower was a dark hole of night, dark, like there was no aeration of the shower. So it was a terrible little place where you went in the shower and it would get moldy fast. You'd have to clean it real fast because there's no escape for so I hate, like the shower was a place where I just like fucking washed myself, got out of there so it didn't make it gross. This new shower is great. I'll wake up in the morning. Anytime I want to wake up, I just go hop in the shower for a second. Like in the morning before work, shower. And then for the show, I'm like, just want to wake up, go hop a quick shower. Like I'm just a quick shower person now because
Now,
it's
are
just
you-
like so nice.
What's the water temp of your shower? Do you ever do cold showers?
No, I do cold
Cause
showers
says
after
cold
like
fucking
exercises. Exercises, I do cold showers, but like to wake up, I'll do just regular showers. It's just like lukewarm.
And here's the
Lukewarmer.
bomb that I have to drop for chat. I have an outdoor shower.
That's awesome.
What?
So, yeah. So I have an indoor shower as well. But
Don't go chasing
during summer
waterfalls.
months- During summer months, I'm showering outdoors almost every day.
Ooh, that's coming up.
Outdoors, and we can walk. There's a place we can.
There's
creep-
a
creep
place
hole?
in France where the naked
Cause,
ladies dance.
Cause loves an outdoor shower.
Outdoor.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he's
it's-
surfer
He wants to build
boy.
one.
He's surfer
Yeah.
boy life.
Oh yeah, surfer
It's-
born life.
Surfer burn life.
Surfer born life.
Surfer burn.
I like
life.
a hot ass shower.
Ugh.
Oh, ladies.
too much.
love
I
hot
want
ass
that
showers,
water
right?
so fucking hot
hot
that
shower,
like
too.
you could barely find the shower by the time you get in because it's just like so steamy. Like I have
city.
ferns growing in the bathroom because they're just like yes, because it's just like
You said
straight
you have
up.
ferns growing in the shower.
Yeah, I don't even have to plant them.
Ferns
Yeah,
like
Do
Red fern
ferns
grows.
like hot ass water? Is that a thing?
Yes.
Ferns like
They like
steam.
mint.
You do?
They don't want. Yeah, you have
Oh,
fern in
God.
your guys' bathroom. That's a perfect place for it. They don't
it some
want
steam.
water. They want steam more than water.
Mist.
Ah.
Steam.
Where the red
Yeah.
fern grows.
Okay.
Like there's a hot kettle.
Hot. So ferns usually grow near old trains and geysers. That's where. How did my
Yeah.
grandma have one? She didn't steam nothing.
Well, that's why there's steam trains. That's why
Oh,
there's so
yeah.
many
It was
ferns.
I forgot she
The
lived on a
steam
train.
Maja Cat brings up a tankless water heater, which I just got a new tankless water heater.
How's that work?
Endless hot water.
How does the tankless water
Damn.
heater work?
Well, so you have a. Well, are we talking about water heaters? You have.
We don't have to.
Well, how do you shower? You have a
It's your topic. You're the
We'll
king
take
of
this
it.
out. We'll
Why don't
take
you
this
cut
out.
yourself off? Teach us how to do that.
A regular water heater has a tank that is filled with hot water. That when that runs out, it has to you run
The
out of hot water.
propane. Mhm.
But a tankless water heater is heating up the water as the water goes through the pipe. It's more energy efficient because you're not keeping a tank of water hot.
That's nice.
But it's not fully on demand. Like it takes a second for the
Yeah.
water to get hot.
Yeah, and the show is just to be transparent. The show is sponsored by water heaters. If you need a good water heater, go down to
Tankless water heater.
Devon's Tankless Water Heaters in Topanga. They'll
Devon
keep
Fields tankless
Devon
water.
Fields Tankless Water Heaters. Come on down. We got your hot. It'll last long. Come on. Hashtag promo code. Come on. Everybody's
Come on,
back bathing
back,
outside.
my balls.
Hot water. All the water's hot.
Okay,
So-
but here's the
And everyone
other,
there is really funny.
here's the other big question. So shower morning, shower
At the
night.
water heater place.
Yeah,
Do
you
you
got
guys
Devon Fields Water
bring
Heater
my
Company.
balls?
Everyone's hilarious there.
No, it's
Yeah, they have an
Devon
open
Fields.
mic in the back.
Yeah, it's specifically Devon Fields water heaters.
Exactly.
He would be real good at selling water heaters, though.
Yeah,
When you guys take a shower,
yeah.
do you guys wash your legs?
I do.
Yeah.
Like with soap.
Soap and
Is
a
it?
sponge?
Aren't
Yeah.
you supposed to do all of
Not a
it?
sponge.
I don't use a sponge.
I don't use a sponge. I don't
Or,
use a sponge.
or a loofah?
I don't know if anyone
use a
uses a
little
sponge
finger.
I got
anymore.
towel gloves. I got these cool like gloves that put on that
Oh,
are
the
like
washcloth
the
gloves?
washcloth gloves. It's great.
No, you don't, Mark.
I do. I very much do.
Put those on right
go get your
now.
Washcloth
I
gloves.
don't have to
Go
go far.
get them.
Well, this is a
talking
a
about
common
washcloth gloves?
issue.
'Cause I like
Some
washcloth
people do
gloves.
not wash their legs in the shower because it all just running down there, washing it itself.
Well,
I like that you're
when I
saying
was
some people. We know it's you, Dylan.
Well, I mean,
like, Bill, so as a
My little
kid.
washcloth gloves.
Oh wow.
Oh, those are like exfoliating
I
ones.
used to have.
Oh
those.
yeah, like they'll take a layer.
Yeah.
They'll take an
Do you-
epidermis layer off.
How
That's my
often,
jam.
how
That's
often
my
are you
jam.
using those, Mark?
Whenever
I
take
use
a
those
shower.
every shower.
Every
Both?
shower?
Both are
Every
using-
shower.
Showers are about once a week these days. So
Damn. That's a commitment to being dirty, dude.
Or you just clean all the time.
I'm pretty clean.
Or you
Yeah, you're not doing anything.
Pretty.
That's true.
Not doing.
You gotta
that.
be
I
real
got-
clean to do
I own
that.
a bidet.
You gotta
Yeah, that's
be
not
true.
doing much.
Oh, that's true. He washes his grossest part
Yeah,
multiple times a day.
Still-
Oh yeah.
Still, back to
His
your
asshole takes 40 showers a week.
Are you
His
kidding
body
me?
takes
He shits
one.
and a loaf of bread comes out. I mean, honestly, he's the cleanest person we'll ever know.
My body is a tankless water heater.
That's the proof that Mark is clean, is that he shits loaves of bread.
Dill, back to your leg theory.
Back to your leg.
So when I was a kid, I used to play outside, and I would get so dirty that my legs would be covered in
Oh, and
grossness.
football?
Yeah, yeah.
And
dirty
football,
boy.
so like I
Football.
think I just got used to scrubbing my legs.
like tires,
dirty legs.
like tires on the car.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, and I wash my feet, but I
Mhm.
don't like scrub my legs
That's
because
okay.
they're getting all that,
Crotch,
salty
ass,
water.
armpits, feet, and face. Crotch, ass, armpits, feet, and face.
Exactly.
Crotch, armpits,
So-
ass, feet, and face, and crotch, and ass, and feet, and face in that order.
Here's another thing. Do you guys? So I put the shampoo on.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I do shampoo and I rinse it out immediately because you don't need to keep shampoo in. But then I put conditioner in, and then I wash the rest of my body to let the conditioner set.
I used to do that. I
Yeah?
used to leave conditioner in. for a
Don't
little
touch
bit.
my head. My head
Now
gets
I'm,
wet.
now I'm only
That's
doing
all
a
that
little
happens.
bit of shampoo.
Wait,
these
Dave.
days.
Dave needs to explain this.
Yeah.
You don't. Put
I don't
any-
have much hair, and it don't need it. It don't
You
need.
should
It
throw
don't
a
need
little
nothing.
conditioner up there at least.
It doesn't get
Does it help
greasier.
I
preserve
do.
it?
I do. Kim left some after shower conditioner laying around, and that's what I use instead.
Oh, nice.
I condition my beard.
It's like hair lotion.
Mm,
That's why it's so soft.
that's why it's so soft.
I don't think that you can use. Oh, let me see here. Using a leave-in conditioner,
Yeah, you're
but
not supposed to
never
use that
shampooing. That's a lot of
oil.
That's a lot
I
of
need it.
buildup on the hair
I need
follicle.
oil. I need oil.
Mm.
I don't
You
make
need to
oil.
clean
I
that
don't make
scalp.
oil. I don't make oil.
So wait, you don't wash your scalp?
I rub it.
Yeah, I don't use shampoo. I don't
Jesus,
use
that's
shampoo either.
TMI.
I have very thin hair, and there's not a lot of it. So like,
Interesting.
it doesn't need nothing.
I'm greasy. I
And
get
you
very
don't use
greasy.
shampoo?
Yeah, I'm like a
I
clown.
use shampoo like not every time. I use it like every other shower. Pretty much.
I feel like I use conditioner. I use conditioner almost every time, but I never use shampoo.
Yeah, this is true.
I used
This
to use
is
shampoo.
why this. I mean, right here.
Because
is
we
the
don't know. Nobody
conversation.
knows. Everybody does it different. I thought everybody does it what I do, and you guys are fucking doing all this weird dumb shit while I'm doing it right.
Well, the person who cut my hair said that she said my hair is in pretty good shape, but that I should, even if I don't shampoo, definitely get the conditioner in because it helps repair your hair
Ah.
and keep it, keep it
Yeah.
healthy.
Yeah, conditioner's good.
I don't know. She didn't say, and also buy this conditioner. She just just use something.
That's
you know?
good.
So it wasn't like she was trying to sell me something.
What were you gonna say, Anise?
I just sort of feel like this conversation just goes to show how just different men and women are.
Wow.
Because I really don't know. I mean, I have female friends who don't shower that often because there's the whole idea that you're not supposed to wash your hair every day and stuff.
Mine just says
I do
co-wash
every
meaning I
day.
use shampoo very infrequently.
Yeah, that's how I do.
Shampoo every
Right,
3
right,
days
right.
for snow. Okay.
But like, I don't know how many women there are out there, and correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I don't think there's many women out there who are like, I don't ever use shampoo or conditioner. And is that just because we have longer hair?
Oh, it's also marketing though. It is that, and that is true. And
But
I don't know how much.
Men
I know we need stuff, right?
Shampoo every
But
other day.
In my
conditioner twice a day.
in my own opinion,
It's not
this
marketed.
goes back to like acne stuff. I remember I used to have, growing up, everyone says this, they had the worst acne, but I had really bad acne as well. So bad, like it was just really bad. And I used every single product you can think of under the sun. Even the old wives' tales, like use toothpaste. Yeah, dude, everything. Professional makeup artists were telling me, okay, you got to use this thing with mix of this. Dude, I burned my face with stuff. Finally got to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm not using anything anymore. I'm not even putting soap on my face.
Yep.
And at first, my skin didn't know what to do. And now I don't use any products on my face at all. The only thing that I'll use is sunblock.
Your body knows how to regulate its own oils and shit.
And
I
the
don't
more
use
stuff,
anything on my face either.
and the doctor told me too, the more stuff that you use, then your body becomes like
It tries to balance it.
dependent
Yeah.
on that. Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I don't know if any of that's true, but
And that's why I don't use stuff. I don't take medicine. I don't do. I got vaccinated, but I'm never gonna take Claritin anties because I gotta learn.
Wow.
I gotta learn.
You should take
Gotta
Claritin.
learn.
You should really take Claritin.
I can't tell you
You've been
how bad
stepped
my
up.
eyes
You've been
itch right
stepped
now.
up for like fucking
My eyes itch
6
so
weeks.
bad right now, but I will not take Claritin because I will not.
What about like a neti pot?
Get brainworms.
What about a neti? What about a humidifier?
Get out
What
of
about
here.
some eye drops?
What about this thing that might make you feel better? Get out of here.
I get extra. I grab my cats and I rub them in my face on purpose because I'm like, you gotta get used to it, Dave.
You gotta get strong. You gotta get strong.
It's like midsummer. I take my cat hair and I put it in a soup and I eat it. I watched that movie last night. That's the only reason I had an actual
Midsummer?
movie to quote. Yeah.
Did we ever tell Yak the story about our experience with going to Midsummer? The movie
who's-
Midsummer.
oh no,
Who's our? Oh, you and Yak.
Yak,
man.
me,
no.
Yak, Dana, and Kaz.
I did not know yet.
All four of us were like, okay, we're gonna go to Midsummer. We got stoned before we went.
boy.
We're
You
high.
told me that.
Kaz doesn't like horror movies.
boy.
We're like,
He doesn't.
he does
I would
not
love
like
to watch
being
him. Oh, I would
scared.
love to watch him get scared.
He like genuinely like. I remember when we first started dating, we went to Not Scary Farm together because I fucking love scary stuff and I
you
love
worked
Halloween.
there.
Took him to
Because you
your
had a
And
you
I
had
had,
that
you know,
lawsuit,
a discount,
neck break
yeah.
lawsuit pending, so you get in free.
Exactly. Get to the front of the lines on everything. Anyway, and he was so scared, and I thought he was joking. Like he like walked out of one of the mazes, was like, nope. And I was like, I kept thinking he was joking, and then I found out years later he was serious. He was genuinely scared. Anyway, we
He's
all
not afraid
go
of
to
accosting
Midsummer.
people in public about masks, but he will not do a scary.
No.
Haunted
He
house.
does not think
I
that
love
we
knowing
should be.
fears.
We should be like putting those cortisol levels in our. Like, he's like, why do that to your body? You shouldn't do that to your body. And so the four of us get high. We go into Midsummer. It's like opening night. As we're
Dana hates scary
yeah,
movies
Dana
as well.
hates
Dana hates
Oh,
scary shit.
wow.
Like she hates it more than Cause.
Why did you guys agree
yeah.
to this?
I
because
was fine with it.
Cause and I, or Yak and I wanted to, so we
Yeah.
totally
Oh,
convinced
these are
them
just
to
good
go.
significant others that were like, okay.
And we walk. The usher like walks us into like the dark, full audio, like the
Oh, you
full
showed up
theater.
late? You showed up late.
We showed up late
Oh,
because we were
no.
eating honeybees. We show up late. He's walking us into the theater that's packed, and he's like, "Oh, by the way, none of the seats are together. Here you go." We sit in
you might have
a
left. I would've
packed
left.
theater,
Oh.
high. We
Next to
felt like
random
because we
people,
were
which sucks,
already
'cause
there,
now you're
we
not
had
in
to
this,
sit
now,
down.
now you don't have a space. You don't have a space like, if you're with your friends, you have a space. Now you're just sitting by some other people. Every breath you take is too loud. You're just like, what is it? I don't want to. What is it going on here?
Okay,
And
and
then
so-
also scary movie.
None of us really can see each other. We are forced to sit in this movie by ourselves, stoned. And if you've seen Midsummer, like in the first 15 minutes, like you go through this like horrific
Midsummer.
murder. Like
Yeah.
this like murder of an entire family who is murdered. It is like, I mean, honestly, that movie was.
You go through a
fucked
terrifying midsummer.
I mean, the movie. To me, though, the movie wasn't as scary as it was just
disturbing.
And while you're super baked, that's not like something that you don't.
Yeah, exactly.
No, you're there.
Like,
when you're baked and you see that shit, you are there.
The
like,
rock
you're
section.
Out the cult. You are.
Last night, I watched this last night. The rock section. I knew it was gonna happen right when it's all started.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this is gonna be wild. And I was like, this movie is fun. We're having fun now.
Oh man. Yeah, it was the movie.
Excuse me.
Have you seen Hereditary?
It's not real.
You guys heard
It's
that
not
too,
real, though.
right?
It's not real though.
It's
not real though.
Dave, have you seen Hereditary?
I hated it.
Yeah, it's.
Hated that one.
Have you seen Midsommar?
Well, that was my shower thoughts.
Damn, I liked it. I liked it.
What is Dylan? Last question before we move on. What is one thing in the shower? Don't be gross. But what is one thing in the shower that you're always like, I gotta? This is the one thing. If I only have a little bit of time, I'm either gonna soap myself. I'm gonna shampoo. What is the one thing that you're always like, I gotta do this at least?
I think hair. Hair is the big thing for me because the beard and the hair.
Yeah.
So I'm getting in the shower too, washing
a lot.
and conditioning.
Head top.
Great
But
thing.
don't be surprised when I bring up toweling off as my next topic.
That's important.
That's a whole other can of worms.
Towel off
Very
thoughts.
important.
And how many towels are you
Thank
people
you.
using? You know.
And how often are you washing your towels?
Somali.
Because I don't wash them every time.
Are you doing an air dry for like 10 minutes to save towel dryness?
Hell no.
Yeah. Oh, are you squeegeeing? I squeegee off the water with my hand.
Oh yeah, squeegee hands. Yeah, I'm a
I-
squeegee hander.
A pre-dry
To
squeegee.
keep the towel from getting too wet, so it dries
Yeah,
faster.
exactly.
You got to
I
squeegee.
am dripping
you gotta
wet
squeegee.
when I put that towel on.
I
I
stand
have
in the-
barely shut
I
off
stand
the
in shower
water.
for 10 minutes squeegeeing it,
Squeegee, shake it
bringing
off.
my balls out.
Because you know what I absolutely hate is the feeling of wet hair on my back. Oh my God. Like the girl who did The Grudge, the woman who did The Grudge, imagine that shit. Oh my God, on your face. Awful.
Hand squeegees is a must.
So who has a transition off of hand squeegee?
I got a transition off a hand squeegee.
Oh hell yeah.
The transition is all about getting wet, baby.
You blurred me.
So we're gonna go for a ride on the Jaws ride.
Going for a ride on the Jaws ride, baby.
What?
Ride.
Ride, baby, on the
and I
Jaws
shower the
ride.
same. Heck yeah. All right.
All right, hold on. Let me. Oh, it's safe. All right.
A ride
right.
on the Jaws ride?
It's time for the full thing. This one's gonna be scary. Jaws was a horror movie. And we were just talking about horror movies, but also talking about showers. So this is like a wet horror shower movie about fucking sharks.
It's a perfect transition.
Wow.
It is. It works on a couple different levels.
Couldn't be a more perfect.
It worked out nicely. You wait
Marks
a
in
little
the
bit.
chat.
and
We
it's
got
gonna-
marks in the chat.
Thank you, y'all. Thank you. So I love one of the things that I really love doing. And so I don't know why I started doing it, but you can go on YouTube and you can watch video first-person footage of rides from different amusement
That is
parks,
fun.
roller coasters. There's a lot of Disney. I haven't been to Disneyland or Disney World in a long time, and I'm like, oh, what's the part of the Caribbean?
Where is the
ride?
shark ride?
The shark ride doesn't exist anymore. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
no.
Oh,
So
where
they-
was it? Was it a Universal?
It was at the two Universals. There was the one here, and they got rid of the one here to make
Universals.
I think they've in both ones they replaced it with the Hogwarts stuff, with the Harry Potter stuff,
Checks out.
because it was just like a big.
They still have it on the studio tour. Where
It's
you
on the
go
studio
through-
tour in LA. You'll see one little moment where you'll go by the water and then the shark pops out. But there used to be like a full
Squigs,
dedicated
Squigs.
ride where you would go sit on the big raft. It would go around a track where you would go through like Amity Island, the
wow.
set basically from Jaws. And then at various points along the ride, the shark would be on a track. There were like 7 or 8 different sharks on a track, and it would pop out and come to the thing and then reset. And then the shark would come here. Some would be just the fin that would go in the background. And
sorry, I can't hear you when I think about Universal Studios.
I didn't see that. That makes sense because you see it in the shark's mouth. It's the shark's uvula.
That's so good.
I mean, I guess, yeah, sure.
Hogwarts best ride.
Yeah, cool Hogwarts ride, guys.
So are we going to take this ride together?
One of the things about the ride is that there's skippers. So the people, Universal
are?
Studio actors are piloting the boat.
Majicat says the guides were hilarious on that ride.
Yeah. So the skippers, it starts out as you're taking a tour around Amity Island as if you're just a summer vacationer in Amity where Jaws takes place. And they're like, we haven't had a shark here in 25 years. The shark that they caught, they made a movie about it as if Jaws was a fictional version of the real life Amity. Like, don't you worry, it hasn't been a shark here and whatever. And they've got certain lines and stuff they do. They've got grenade launchers. They have to time a bunch of grenade launcher shots with explosions that happen in the water. Like they ultimately
to the Jungle Cruise.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It sounds like Waterworld ride we were talking about with Betsy.
This is more. This is like a 5-minute ride, and they have to hit certain points in the script.
Man, they really used to do the work
it.
though. That's what I mean. Like these are fucking
they used to. You had to
shit.
be
This
trained.
is some cool shit people are
You had to
doing.
be trained pretty heavily. So it doesn't exist anymore, except in Universal Studios Japan.
Oh.
So
where they just started Super Mario World.
Or they just started Super Mario World. They might get rid of this to do Super Mario World. So I have a video here.
Oh, I'm excited now. Yes.
So I don't have the audio on. Just this is also the best version of the video that I could find because there's multiple angles. So this is going to take us around as if we're on the ride, but we're each going to play the skipper for a little bit of time.
Okay.
Amazing.
So you're playing a skipper, and the gig. Here's the gig. Like a bunch of tourists come to Amity Island. It starts off fun and happy.
All right, Mark, hold on. No, you're our manager right now.
Okay.
You're our manager. We're four new employees at Universal Studios.
I got a job for you guys. Okay. I got a gig for you guys.
Yeah.
So you've heard of Universal Studios.
Uh-huh.
Do you know the little dongly thing in the back of your throat? What it's called?
Uvula.
Uvula,
Boss.
right.
It's a uvula, boss.
Exactly. And I love when you guys call me boss. So there's a hot new film studio out called...
Oh, sorry. You're our manager. You're playing this as our acting manager. I thought you were going to be our manager at Universal Studios, but...
Oh, okay.
You're our acting manager.
I was your acting manager that got you the gig. Yeah,
I was thinking Universal manager as
manager,
well.
you're just about to tell us how to do the ride, but
You're 14 years old.
This is good too.
Well, this is you guys.
I was
getting
trying
the
to
gig
figure
as
out what
actors.
was happening. I was like, wait, okay. Oh, this
So
is
I need you to be
getting the
good.
job.
I need you to be good. I need you to nail. No, I got you the gig. You guys have the gig. You got to go in there. You got to be. I'm gonna turn you over now to your Universal Studios manager, who also
played
looks
by
and
Mark.
sounds just like me.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, you fucking asshole. Nobody.
This is what I'm looking for, yeah.
Useless bullshit teenagers. First of all, let me just say, none of you are going to be real fucking actors, okay? None of you are going to make it. The four of you, the best you're ever going to do is working at this goddamn theme park.
But I want to be an ingenue in thriller movies. I thought that Jaws ride would be my start.
Never going to, if you're lucky, you're going to be playing, oops, I broke my hip lady on a goddamn Life Alert commercial when you're 90.
Oh, God,
and you're going to die in your studio apartment in Reseda alone.
Fuck.
But
too real.
Fuck you, dude. I know that I'm good for it being on a TV show for at least a couple of minutes at a time, dude. I don't know about you, but
well, too bad.
The dream.
Content is only getting smaller and smaller, and it's only going to be half a second. Commercial.
And David, stop smoking joints in the break room, man. It's not chill.
Okay, dude, come on.
I took the bat. I wrapped toilet paper around the smoke alarm.
Never mind then. It's cool.
Okay, so you know what? We don't have the money to train you guys. You're a bunch of clowns. We're gonna throw you all right on a boat. I'm throwing you right on the next boat that comes around, okay? And you're gonna be the skipper here, and you're gonna pilot. And here's the blah blah story. Everything's going great. Keep it cool. Then boom, shark comes. Boom, shark comes.
Wait, what ride is this again?
This is the Jaws ride at Universal Studios.
Jaws ride. It's like a dentist thing.
This is a no. This
like
is
we're at a dentist,
shark.
like a killer dentist.
This is a shark. This is a shark.
Shart.
This is a
shark
ride about a shark.
Write about a shark. Got it.
Write
Dude,
about
I
a
shart
shark.
all the time, bro.
Shark with a K.
Shark.
Okay.
Sorry.
So I got
can't
it
hear
here.
K's well.
I got it here.
Let's do it.
I'm color
Share
blind.
it. You can share it whenever you want. Whenever you're done auditioning your own jokes.
All right. Hey, boss. You know, I don't know about the rest of these clowns,
Short
but I'm ready
motor.
to go on the road.
I'm ready to get the show on the road too. I have a
All right.
video up right now that it's ready to be shared.
I'm ready to get
Okay.
the boat on the water,
You got
baby.
it, boss.
Whoa.
You got it, boss.
Who's going first? Oh,
Okay, so I'll start off since I know how they're at. So welcome, we got a wonderful day at Amity Island here, folks, and welcome to Amity, where we haven't seen a shark in 25 years. There's the local church where we have our annual church girthing. Oh no.
Church girthing?
Oh, hold on. This is another one of the tour boats. Looks like something strange has happened. That looks like a bite taken out of it. Maybe we should radio to Chief Brody and see if he can come in. Chief Brody? Oh my God! Okay, so now we'll kick it off to David. David, you're now the.
I'm now the host. Ladies and gentlemen, don't panic. Don't panic. Sharks, once they go underwater, they are not. It's back outside the water.
Oh my
Holy
God,
shit!
hello.
Is that a whale? There's also whales
my
here.
God,
There's
they're flipping
whales
their
and
fins.
sharks. There's blowholes and whales. We're going to charters, baby. This has got 56 brews for all. This is every IPA here. Come to charters, baby. We're getting drunk. Sharks hate booze. Everything's fine. We're inside now.
Okay, kick it over to Yak. Yak, you're
I
gonna
mean,
take it here.
you might have seen Pirates of the Caribbean. This is not what this is. This is a real bar where we're gonna have some real. Oh, sorry. Okay, just relax, guys. Just a little earthquake. It's not a big deal. Okay, all right. I just gotta spin this around. I haven't driven this too many times. It gets a little stuck. It's fine. Okay, well that's supposed to fall. Don't panic. That's supposed to fall down. Okay, I just gotta unwind this, and then we'll be okay. That is not chill. That is not supposed to happen.
Are
That
you
is supposed to be
fucking
in a stage.
kidding
Okay, we're just gonna
me?
get out of this. We're just gonna get out of this Chili's, and we're just gonna head on to the next stop.
All right, Anais, you're taking it now. You're taking it now.
Okay, oh God, there's the light. There's the light, am I right? There comes the light. Okay, I'm just gonna fuel up
Heaven?
real quick. We're just gonna stop at this little tiny dock stand here. I'm just gonna get some, just gonna fuel up here. Okay, you know what? We're on a full tank. So we're, okay, over here you're gonna see the pine trees. Now, pine trees this time of year are very green. Very green, dear God.
Look to the right. Look at the palm trees. Look at the palm
Hold
trees.
your babies. Hold your babies, everybody. Okay, you know what? That's okay. I think this shark is just hungry. Oh my God. Okay, Stan's house is on fire. Stan's house is on fire. Oh my God. Did they leave their hot tools on? Oh Jesus Christ.
Hey,
Okay.
the 3 big water containers
You know
I
what?
live
It's
in
okay,
are
you
on
guys.
fire.
It's okay, you guys. It looks like a little gasoline got in the water somehow. Listen, I don't need to look at where I'm going. Whoopity boop boop boop. I love doing the whoopity whoop boop boop. Okay, listen, that's
Okay,
a classic
Dylan,
skipper
you're gonna
okay,
take us on home. here.
folks. It's pretty much just a normal day. Don't worry, we've got it all under control. They do supply me with a rocket launcher in case there is a shark. We are coming into the little port. This is the normal town. Okay, I'm pulling out the rocket launcher. Here we go. All right, he's okay. It's okay. Take pictures. It's all right. Yeah, but I'm gonna shoot this thing with the rocket launcher in 3, 2, 1. No, I'm just gonna. There's my
Whoa,
gun.
what?
My
Oh, you
rocket
know
launcher.
this. Wait, is
Here
this...
we go.
They do?
Ready? I'm shooting it now. No, I'll probably just wait a little bit longer. Let it splash you guys. Okay, but I have the rocket launcher just in case. Okay. All right.
And
well,
there you
look
go.
at
You
that
saved
old
the
gas
day.
tank. And yeah, that was it. We made it.
Congratulations, you did. Yeah, I don't think they actually blow it up. I think it bites on that electrical wire, and that's how
it gets electrocuted.
that's how it ends up. They shoot it a few times, and there's geysers of water that go off.
Oh,
But
wow.
that
That's
was really.
pretty wild.
And then
Like,
at the
imagine
very
being
end,
I
they
love
started
that
singing, "Our
ride.
God is an awesome God."
They go back
that's
to
what
the
they were
church,
singing.
and then everybody
Yeah.
Our
goes.
God is an
They all go
awesome
back to
God
Florida.
game.
They go to
Living
Florida.
in a
for sure.
world with
God.
wisdom,
But I love that
power,
ride
and
so
love.
much. I remember when it was.
That is so cool.
I think I did the one in
And
Florida.
pizza
It was a
for
really great time.
everybody.
I didn't know that right.
Imagine being a fucking kid and going into that Chili's.
Imagine being a fucking kid.
I don't know if you guys ever thought about this, but imagine being
A fucking kid. Imagine a fucking gross kid.
Do you know how scary that shit would be?
That'd be
You're stuck in
terrifying.
that Chili's and there's fucking 3 sharks
Stuck
swimming
in that
about.
chili.
Until-
Well, the illusion is that it's the same shark. I think the same shark.
Yeah.
right. Totally.
So I think if it's a kid, you would think this one shark
that
keeps
shark
following.
came back.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But as
not-
an
that's
adult,
This is a
not
good
what I
question,
felt.
though. Hold on. There's a good. Which of the week? Are there any kids in the chat? Do we
we
know
got
if
some
there are
young, we
kids?
got
Yeah,
some
we got some
youngies.
kids.
We got any kids in the chat? Any kids in the chat?
How young we get in the chat?
7-year-olds? Any 7-year-olds?
That's kind of fun. If you guys want to catfish the chat, you could just pretend to be a kid the rest of the time.
Chatfish.
Hey,
Chatfish.
chatfish. Everybody, chatfish.
Mark,
Chatfish.
what other
Shot shark.
rides have you
Sean
watched?
Distance 11. I've watched Pirates of the Caribbean. I've watched Haunted Mansion. I've watched Tower of Terror. I've
Have you watched
watched.
the new tower?
I watched the Jurassic Park, the old Jurassic Park, and the new Jurassic Park is very cool. The King Kong
That's true,
ride
seen
on the
Like all these, are
tour.
these all like active ones, like that involve
Yeah.
actors and?
No, some of them are just straight up rides. Like, I'm just curious.
Yeah.
I watch like some people have
Jurassic
first person
Park's
footage of the
just
roller
straight
coaster.
up.
Jurassic
On
Park
rollerblades.
is cool because Jurassic Park just has like a lot of animatronics and the
Giant
T-Rex at
animatronics.
the end and stuff. And now people go on with like 4K 60 frame per second
Ooh.
cameras and they're getting this incredible footage.
It's like you're there.
It's like you're there. I'm like, I want
wonder
to
if
buy a
there's
ticket.
Have you ever
experience.
have you ever
There
Oculus?
is. Totally.
those?
Yeah.
No, I would love to. That'd be really fun. Oculus a ride.
Oculus a ride.
I mean, this is way less exciting, but they have that same kind of thing, but train videos going through like canyons and under bridges and
Oh,
stuff, and
that's
those are very satisfying as well.
Yeah,
that
sometimes I
sounds-
used to put on like first
In the
person footage
shower.
of people walking through. I think my brother turned me onto this.
Oh,
Like
through a town.
walking through a town. He was watching ones of
Yeah.
people walking through Tokyo with just like a 360 camera or something.
It's tight.
Yeah, at the Coliseum.
Yeah, and you get this beautiful footage. Just leave it on in the background at a party or something. Like, oh, wow, it's just like a city being walked through. It's like,
Hey,
Yeah.
next party I throw, dude, gonna have tons of footage in the background of fucking
Just-
people walking around out.
Get that
Fucking
footage.
people walking around fucking places, dude.
I did find really cool. I'll use this as a thing for another time. But somebody was restoring footage from like 1920s New York, 1930s Chicago, 1940s like Germany, and it looks incredible. They've restored it to like 60 frames per second. It's super high quality, and it's just fun to watch just the
Damn.
look on
Yeah.
people's faces.
Yeah.
They made that whole war movie with real footage.
Yeah,
like,
they shall not
colorized
grow
it.
old. Yeah, that was really cool. Peter Jackson did that with World War I footage.
You saw that? I didn't see
I did. They trick you where it's like old footage at the beginning of the movie, and then it opens up to like
Oh, they do.
4:3, and it's like pretty good, and you're like, oh, that's cool. They did it. Oh, that's really interesting how they were able to improve it. And then they trick you, and they're like, and this was their life, and then they open it up to like 16:9 in full restoration. You're like, whoa, that's fucking incredible. But yeah,
Everyone's
Dang.
calling out. Everyone's calling out 1940s Germany.
oh,
Yeah,
like
I was-
liberated after the war. Like
Sorry,
right
I was
after the
just
war.
I was just typing the blurb for the fifth one and then looked at
No,
chat
no,
and then just saw a bunch of 1940s Germany and was like, "What the fuck was Mark just talking about?"
no. It's like I think it's like Berlin,
Dude, the
1945,
best,
and it's
the
like tanks
best
rolling in and
universal
liberating.
ride, dude, is 1940s Germany, dude. You just fucking go, and the guides are fucking hilarious, bro.
That is so. That would be fucking wild.
Just casually dropped in there, 1910, 1940s German.
Oh god.
Oh,
And
God.
dude,
my
nothing
God.
Zooks.
could lead us better into our next topic, the
Somebody's gotta
1940s
transition.
Germany,
Anybody got to
guys.
transition from that?
Because
Uh-oh.
I'm the last one to go.
Oh, boy.
We're taking a break next week.
Wow.
We've been grinding for months.
We've been
doing this show we
grinding.
love, and this fifth thing's called, hey, looking back fondly, because I always forget to. It's time for the fifth thing. This is the fifth thing of the 36th show that we've done since we started. That was 2 shows a week at 3.5 hours at a time, and we all tried real hard, and we're very thankful all you guys are here.
Wow.
That's true.
You know he means it.
Erotic, huh?
because he's hitting
Your
those
artsy
R's.
thing, Paul.
It's 180 something things.
That's
I
a
think.
lot of things.
And how many hours?
80 things.
How many hours of show?
Let's say 3 hours. I mean, a show for at least 100 something hours.
Wow.
Of
Are we
us.
experts yet? Are we Malcolm Gladwell experts?
No, we're still bad.
Kermity
Yeah.
at the end.
I still
It's
don't know
very Kermity.
anything.
We'll get there.
So just for funsies, just because we're taking next week off, and we haven't scheduled anybody. I guess Sean Disson's going to be on in 2 Thursdays. It's a talk we got to have. I think we may do 5 things just on Thursdays, and then maybe have some other programming on Mondays or whatever. Moving forward, we'll let you guys know, but we'll always have 5 things on Thursdays. But I have kept Mario. I don't want to overshadow your logging.
Yeah, this is gonna be tough for you.
The shows we've done, but I have kept an entire list of all of the people who have been on the show and all of the topics that have happened every single show.
Well, Dave, if you scroll all the way down, even tonight's is updated somehow.
What? Who's doing
I'm
this?
Oh my God! What?
Wow, it all happened in real time.
That's weird that you did that. How did you do that?
You don't know if he did that.
Maybe
And
it's
it's
AI
got
that
all
we
our
built.
sponsors that we did when we got rated a few times.
Dang.
But
Maybe make it full.
just wanted to, it may be too small.
Mario,
to
how do you
but-
feel about this? Do you,
But we got our
do you like
guests.
this chart?
We got our guest thing. We have our sponsors that we did. We have our pre-bits. And we have everything that we've done.
Why is
I
the
don't know
Mark
if we just wanted to.
as a link?
I just didn't want to. Oh, because I typed in askmen.com, so it probably just linked
Yeah.
to that. But
Dang, Peregrine, I know it was
we've done
fucking
a lot of work
good.
on this show. You know, we put a bunch of stuff together. We're super happy and so thankful that everybody's here. But I didn't know
Maybe
if we
we
just
can-
wanted to
yeah.
look back on some guests and some fun bits to go
Man.
through. Even if we just did it where Jesse, our first guest on the show, Lanyard Graveyard. Yeah, Lanyard Graveyard. That was Mark. He was moving at the time, and he had
Yeah.
a graveyard of lanyards that
Did you
he
keep those
had.
lanyards, Mark?
No, they're in the graveyard.
You threw all of them
Even
away?
after we give you the idea for coasters?
Yeah.
Well, if I lost my ties, I think I definitely lost. I
Oop,
must have
gonna
certainly
lose
lost
somebody
my
here.
lanyards.
You could have used those lanyards as ties.
I'm pretty. You know, if I could play it all,
like
if I
that
could
one.
play it all over again, I'd probably do it.
Yeah, that's a fun guy's tie.
Oh, yeah, let's play a Tanya Harding. So Jesse Esparza was our first guest. We did a couple of test shows, and then Jesse Esparza was our first
yeah,
guest. And
right.
man, this is one of the funniest things when we had Soundboard Roulette was Jesse Esparza, our first guest, UCB show, Tanya Harding the musical, where we had to dance to this every time. I never edited it.
He was gonna make it shorter. The first time I did it, never made it any shorter.
Oh man. The memories,
Soundboard
the
roulette
memories.
is still on there. You just gotta, you know.
Should we just maybe I'll just speed through. I can just speed through, and if you guys want to bring up anything. So on the Jesse Esparza show, oh my gosh, look at all these topics. The first show we did sea shanties. We cut some sea shanties live.
Sea shanty.
Annie's had her lady topic quiz,
quiz.
where one of our favorite questions was how many dudes has she slept with.
Yeah, that's right.
Mark had 3 truths and 1 goof, which was one of the worst games we've ever played right off the top.
One truth and 3 goofs.
1 truth and 3 goof.
I think it was 3 goofs. 3 goofs, 1 truth. I don't remember.
Oh my god!
More of a
Second
fit-
show, Annie's already had the rock where she asked us if we had a
Oh, yeah.
choice. It was a quiz. Who would you rather have hook up with someone who is just you find out they what was it? They hooked up with a rock
Yeah.
or your dad?
Yeah. Would you rather be with a girl who, like, you guys are madly in love, and you find out that her ex-boyfriend, who she dated for like 3 years, was The Rock, or she fucked your dad? Because both of those are pretty fucking terrible.
Classic
And you guys
early
all said The Rock,
all
and I
excited
was
about
like
The
very
Rock.
proud of you. Yeah, because that means that you guys are like,
Secure.
super secure. Yeah,
Yeah.
The dad
Super
thing is
secure.
deal breaker.
super secure. Coming out to the CW this
Maybe
fall.
doing all 180, saying them out loud would be too much. But we'll just maybe go through guest
Some
stuff.
of my we could maybe some of our favorites.
So
too.
Jesse, our first guest, his first game that we played was is this Whitney Mariah or Billie Eilish,
Yep.
That was so good.
which was a fun one. Oh, Big Squig says Cactus Dan was my first episode here.
Oh my god, that's so great. Oh, I love that.
Lamar Woods, his, and you guys can go look at these on YouTube if you ever want to. Lamar Woods, his football play, where he said the worst football play I've ever heard of, where he intercepted a ball at the end of the game, ran it back, was about to score a touchdown, did a behind the back football move. He put the ball behind his back, doing like Harlem Globetrotters-esque football move that no one has ever done in history, fumbled, the guy picked it up, then ran it for a touchdown, and the game ended up tying. And it
If he
was
hadn't
amazing.
done that,
So
he wouldn't-
good.
He would have gotten to football and
Yeah, and that
God.
changed his
I
whole
forgot
life.
about that.
Kat Pilardi then came on the show and talked about how she was in college, and Andy Samberg showed up to her college, and she ended up running up and saying, "Andy, I'll marry you," and doing all this stuff. And then many years later, ended up on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and then had the chance to go up to him and say, "Hey, remember?" And didn't get the opportunity.
But she was in a Raggedy Ann costume, remember? And she was like,
Raggedy
I
Ann.
didn't look anything like myself. And
This is
she was
like-
like written up in her college paper and everything about this.
This is the
incident.
worst clip show ever. Where it's just
Where we
We're
don't
just
have any
talking
clips.
We don't have any
about
clips. We're just
know?
telling
We're
people.
just-
I was thinking about
talking
like
about
pulling all that, then I was like, I'm tired, y'all. I need to
Yeah.
Remember that time where?
remember that time.
We did
remember
that
Tell you
thing.
about it for 5 minutes.
Who said they came here from a Mackie raid?
Oh,
Patterson came in from a Mackie raid.
Oh.
Love it for sight
That's
because that's
right, I
great
remember
because
that.
Mackie is the next guest I'm talking about. He brought music from his high school band, and we listened and looked at lyrics from
Oh
his high school
God.
band.
Yeah, what was
shit-
that lyric that was so good? It was like she stole my wallet and my cap, my gas cap.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah.
No, she stole my
believe that
comb,
stuck with you.
my brush, and my gas
gas
cap.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
Then
Oh,
we had
man.
original Private Street member Charlene de Guzman was
Oh,
on here and
man.
showed old photos.
tiny
Just
photos.
tiny
Old tiny photos.
Photos.
Little tiny photos.
Little tiny photos.
And she
I
had
guess I
all
don't
that
have to leave this up.
Kawaii, you know, like all of the stuffed animals and stuff. That's what
Why?
I think it's
Kawaii.
Kawaii.
I don't know.
Sheer again.
I think
Was
that's
it
Hawaii?
Sheer again?
Time.
Hawaii
Oh,
means
like
cute in Japanese.
Yeah, how do you say
Oh yeah.
Hawaii.
Did you get here from Sheer?
Kawaii.
Magic Cat from one of those friend zones.
Tiny
Yeah.
photos, tiny
oh, we were
drink.
good at geoguessing.
What a
We were
time.
pretty darn good at that.
Oh yeah,
Oh, the
geoguessing. was good.
geoguessing.
Oh,
I was surprisingly pretty good at that.
so many
Yeah,
bits.
that was good.
Face changer app, embarrassing content day, geoguessing, teenage mash, Rip Fries Electronics, Yak test drove a bat cycle, shooting the live promo that I never cut.
And how about one of the most
John Lithgow
important-
acting challenge?
one of the most important things that we've ever done on this show, I think, was
Yeah.
getting to watch Mark's Remicade
Oh, the
commercial.
Remicade commercial.
That blew
Keeps on
my
giving, baby.
fucking
Font.
I mean, that was
I had to get in front of that.
that was one of those that
Novelization of that.
before the novelization
like
comes
that
out.
when we started doing the show, that felt like a huge blessing doing the show, which was like,
Yeah.
holy shit, there's so many things we actually, even though we've spent the last 10 years hanging out with each other doing comedy shows that we actually don't know about each other. And that was like one of those, as Mark yawns, so big right now. Dylan, come on, y'all.
You guys, are we doing our reunion show?
We're like 10 minutes away. This is our friends reunion show. We have 10 minutes left, and you got fucking assholes are yawning.
10 minutes over. I gotta go watch Friends.
10 minutes over. Then we had Santina doing Italy or New Jersey game. We had Ryan Niemiller from America's Got Talent who told us about how some girl who liked him painted a picture of her blowing him.
Oh my! If you haven't seen that one, you gotta go watch it on YouTube.
That was
wild.
Oh,
that was so good.
That was a wild.
And Leland and Wilder came on, took the show over for like 2 hours.
Our first pair.
Made us do the HBO improv acting game. That was so fun. And Zach Fairless came on, showed us his first baby gig, baby commercial,
Cloth diapers,
and then his break.com viral video.
And you want us to not yawn during this? This is very. While you read an Excel sheet, you want us to not.
Look at the title. Looking back fondly on old shows because I always forget to. And Mark's shitting all over. Y'all get. All right. Bye, Mark.
No.
Go to bed.
I want to be bigger.
Go to bed, Mark.
You know why? He's exhausted. He's all loaded up on those carbs from all of his dry bread he's been eating.
You don't even have to fake like you're asleep, Mark. I took you off the show. Dave trying to make content was priceless. I mean, I won't do this. I don't have to go through these, but we had a lot of fun on the show.
You can. I'm just one voice.
Dave, I could offer to anything that I made. I can pull up pretty quick if you wanted to see anything.
And what about the chat? Anybody in the chat wants to bring some stuff up?
Topic.
We'll bring up
I
a
want to
thing or
hear
two.
what your guys' favorite. Okay, like when you guys think about the show, what is just off the top one of your most favorite moments?
If you could give us the cell number, give us the row and the column.
This is why I never am happy. This is why I'm never happy.
Why he doesn't shampoo
This is why I
his
don't know
hair,
how to be
Mark.
happy. This is why I don't cry. I don't have emotions. I just shut everything out. We do the show. I work real hard, and then I just fucking throw it away. Hey, what's the next thing? Wait until I die. Every day I take a nap, and I just wonder, oh man, when is my heart gonna explode?
Why didn't you bring that up during the shower topic, David? I don't understand.
Shower topic, which was D52. By the way, if you guessed D52,
I love how no one gave Dylan shit. No one gave Dylan shit. All he wanted to talk about was what y'all do in a shower.
Yeah.
And David's like, hey, I want to talk about this show and all these memories.
All these things that we worked real hard on. Everybody shit all over me.
You're right.
Okay, let's talk
But
about
what
our
is in
favorite-
D52?
Our favorite D52.
But honestly, David, we did give you the time to talk about how much you hate life, and how much you spend that time thinking about that in the shower, and you never brought it up.
My cat was just meowing so bad outside my door as I'm streaming because he loves me so much.
Wow.
And I'm gonna think about that for a second.
Wow.
Okay. You should probably take some Claritin while you think about it, though. Honestly, that cat is what's destroying you. Go ahead.
My favorite thing was probably, just one of the ones I fondly remember when I think of the show is like doing the tier list, just because it was like interactive with the chat. We all did it together, and whether the results were acceptable or correct, but it was
so it was your
fun.
topic. It was your topic that was your most favorite. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
I
choice.
thought we were saying our own.
But I will say I do think about that tier list often.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm making a decision on where I want to eat, if I'm going to get fast food, I think about that fucking
Based on the tier list.
a lot.
We'll go through a couple of chats. Dave trying to make content. That was an early one where I tried to learn how to smile. Made a couple of things we put on TikTok, and we stopped doing that. Mark's bread.
Nice steps.
Mark's bread's shitting all over this.
Oh,
Dry bread stuff.
The bread.
Is this a goodbye episode? No, we're just taking a week off.
No.
Week and a half off.
When I watched Yak,
Play
when Yak's
Cactus
topic,
Dan.
when Yak brought the footage of David and Yak as the boxing guys
my
with
God.
toilet paper wrapped around their hands, I peed my pants. I cried.
That might have been one of the hardest I've
That was
ever
one of the
laughed in my entire life.
Yeah, me too.
That was
Me
really fun.
too. Ging, 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 ging. That was one of my favorite things I've ever fucking seen. And the video of Mark as a little kid walking up the stairs into the basement, terrorizing his brother with his Freddy Krueger. Oh my god.
Maja
dude.
Cat says 40-person BJ.
That was one of the best things I've ever
40-person
seen.
DJ.
Oh my god. I think
whole
about that song
song.
every
Oh,
day.
man.
Birthday,
When I'm in
birthday
the
song.
shower, I think about that song. Actually, I sing it to myself all the time. And my birthday's coming up, and there's like a part of me that like really wants to make a video of my birthday, like favorite things, but I can't make music like that. That was so good.
It didn't. None of it even really rhymed or anything. It was just a listicle to music.
But it was perfect.
You
I
got
mean,
rid.
it's really hard to go up with
Just
that.
write some lyrics, Danny, so we'll make a song.
Yeah, just send them to me and
That's
I'll
true.
try
Lay
them
down,
for
lay
you.
You're a
down
musician,
track,
Dill.
Oh, Mallard Brando.
Yeah, green
Mallard
screen,
Brando.
Mallard
footage of the
Brando.
rasters, peanut butter and jelly song.
Yes,
Peanut
the
butter jelly
remix.
song.
Yeah, a lot of the curses. A lot of the curses.
Curse. Oh.
The curse.
great
The
episode.
curse.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
everybody's
so
asking
high
for it.
and
Do you have
freaked out.
Cactus Dan, Dave?
Do I have it? And
Everybody's asking for it. We got a soundboard roulette.
Do the cactus
Play
dance.
Did
Just
I
shake your
keep
booty
that?
and clap your hands.
I've got the. I feel like
Do
the
the
video
cactus
would be better.
dance.
Yeah,
Do the
pull up
cactus
that video.
dance.
Oh, 30 seconds of
I love to
Mallard
dance.
Brando honks.
Oh,
from
the
Maja
that
Cat.
the impression challenge was.
Nail dumper expose was awesome. Yeah. dude.
Nail
wow.
dumper expose.
Oh.
Oh
Maja
yeah,
Cat,
nail
yeah.
dumpers.
Yeah, Maja Cat
Oh.
had paid for
Mark has
Mallard Brando.
glued his eyelids open for this part.
Let's go
I'm
out.
like
Oh my
Clock-
god,
I'm like
this is
Clockwork
Mark.
Orange.
Mark, remember when Mark used to come support improv shows and he'd fall a fucking sleep in the front row? This was what that feels like. You're like, hey, you know what? You don't have to be here if you don't want to. This makes it worse. It makes it worse that you're here.
Dave and I would do those shows with Sean and Sabrina late at IO.
God.
And
Sorry, I
you guys
just
would
woke
all
up. What'd
come
you
and
guys say?
support,
I
and
was
Mark would
asleep.
just.
I was asleep
Mark's
for most
just
of the show.
asleep in the front. The tallest guy in the fucking room is asleep.
And there's only
We're all
like 6
sitting
people.
down. We're all the same height when we're sitting down.
No, you're long. Your feet stretch out. You put your feet up on the fucking stage. Lounge out.
That's
Yeah,
true.
J-Car says the two
That was the
times he
funniest
cried
thing ever.
laughing was the green screen and Yak doing the honk after Dave. Oh, is this going? You got Cactus Dance going?
Y'all hear that?
Well, we hear your music too.
I said, don't hurt me. He said I wouldn't
Here we
hurt
go,
if I
everybody.
got me all wrong, you see. Looks to me to see the said cactus stand. Looks to me to see the said cactus stand. Looks to me to see the said cactus stand.
What was I
Underneath
doing this
these
day?
needles, I'm a real soft man. Looks to me to see the said cactus stand. Looks to me to see the said cactus stand. Looks to me to see the said cactus stand. Underneath these needles, I love to dance. I do the cactus dance. I do the cactus dance. Now shake your booty and clap your hands. I do the cactus dance. I do the cactus dance. Now shake your booty and clap your hands.
Mario.
Cactus dance. Cactus dance. Underneath these needles, I love to dance.
Yeah. I took the scream out because somebody showed
I
it to their
know,
kid
I
and
just-
it scared a child. So I changed it to "Will you be my friend?"
What up, kids in the chat? Kids in the chat. Mario said, and Cactus Dan is definitely not Dave.
Definitely not. Nothing like
Oh,
it.
now Friday
I
Night
have this
the birthday
Green screen if
song.
you want it.
Oh, birthday
That was
song.
Green screen.
But you have the green screen, Yak?
If you want it, I have it.
Yeah, let's
If you
end on that. Let's end on that green
God.
screen.
Yeah.
If you want
I
to
have this,
Yeah.
and then I have 2 images that I want to share from Absence of Brevity that I have queued up already that he made.
Perfect.
We can go out on those.
Oh my goodness, he's
Oh yeah,
fast.
and a lot of these songs are on our YouTube page. If you wanna go
Oh
check 'em out.
my god. Oh my! Look at that T-shirt tan.
Toilet paper on his hands.
The least
Are you
athletic
A
or
net,
level
a net
Is that
from
a
a
net
wig
over
on
your
his
face?
face. A
Okay.
net.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh my god.
We were both weirdly like not like the opposite of in shape. Like what was our deal? What was our deal?
The opposite of in shape.
We had 50-year-old
What a
bodies.
very nice way to put it.
Set him down.
You had youth on your side.
There's no way. Come on home.
Just punching
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
your
yeah.
We had to get the close-ups.
Like Garth.
Yeah,
Angry
it's
Garth.
Garth.
Yeah.
Garth from
Yeah.
David Brown, down man's worst nightmare.
look at that face with that hair.
You can't
What
eat.
was this? What was this for?
Man can't eat. You can't fight.
For
Is the
fun.
sound way off for you guys?
No. There it is. That's the money shot. We gotta make a GIF of that. I gotta make a GIF.
All right, so yeah, who's asked Big Squigs? That's what this was. Dave and I were just hanging out, shooting stuff on a green screen, very improvised, and we're like, yeah, we'll make something one day, and we never did for years, and then the show started. The
You
pandemic
want to
hit.
watch it?
You
Okay.
want to watch it?
We've got two incredible new fighters ready to go at it tonight on Backyard Boxing.
Look at these guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Amazing.
Oh,
Van Nuys, California.
Oh, yeah.
with
Oh, wait.
Eli
Oh, wait.
Giraldi.
Oh, no, no.
He stocks grocery shelves at night, but in backyards, he fights. And coming all the way from Boonville, Mississippi is Michael, oh yeah, Mackey. As a stay-at-home dad,
Stay-at-home
a lot of
dad.
babies crawling, but in backyards, he be brawling.
One last little one.
Yeah, this.
Backyard Boxing, let's do it.
Oh, Boonville hit Giraldi in the head with a box. Now that's backyard boxing.
He put the paparazzi.
Like an old kickboxer.
Oh, my God.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
unreal.
We got. Oh, yeah. Yak still has to do is John Malkovich.
Still don't have it. I still don't have it.
Just
Mark, Mark, can you? Are you awake?
Mark,
Give
Yeah.
me a.
You awake? Can you Malkovich him? Can you
Uh-huh.
Malkovich him so that?
Everything is deliberate when he has a point to make. Or something.
That is so good.
Is deliberate when he has a point to make. Listen, my name is Yasel Manrique, not John Malkovich, but right now I'm being John Malkovich.
Huh?
Con Air.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, let me get
Welcome
those.
to Honk Air.
Do we need anything else? I mean,
Absence of brevity. We're gonna show some pictures from absence
Oh, right,
of
right,
brevity.
right. So we got our game night master,
oh yeah.
John Malardkovich.
Mallet.
John Malardkovich.
Malardkovich.
John Malardkovich.
John Mulaney Kardkovich.
And you know what? We could raid Alan McLeod.
Oh yeah.
That'd be
Oh yeah, Alan's so great. Let's do that.
fun. Control.
Need my
with
birthday
that.
song.
Oh
Gonna
yeah.
need my birthday song.
Show the photos. I'll play the birthday song, and
your
we'll
birthday.
bow out
Here's this.
as the birthday song
Absence of
plays.
brevity. These are fast.
yeah.
Dang.
Oh, that shark's in the
past?
nest with you, Dill. Shark's in the
Dang.
nest.
Look at I'm Joey. Zoom in. I'm Joey.
That's
Whoa.
scary.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
That's weird.
I'm
Very
I'm
cool.
eating my burger.
I don't think it's fair to give Mark that much energy for this show, considering he's been yawning and falling asleep.
What's above Mark?
I'm not running. I'm just, that's where I die. I'm cowering, and that's where I get eaten. I'm yawning.
Big shout out to Absence of Brevity. These are always amazing. We're so thankful. Thank you.
Amazing as always.
Unbelievable.
Those are huge.
All right,
incredible.
And here's the last one.
wow. Okay.
My
Come back
God.
on
June 10th.
With
Look at this.
With allegedly Sean Diston, who we believe we have forced into our next Thursday show. We'll message him.
If he can make it, he's on. Totally, 100%. We'd love to have Sean.
God, that'd be so great.
Yeah.
That would be so great.
So guys, we'll see you after
for real,
summer break.
it's been
After
when
summer
we started the show. What in end of January? We were just kind of messing around, seeing what it was, and it's been 36 shows, 3-ish hours.
This is not a goodbye.
Not a goodbye,
Not
but
a goodbye at all.
Man,
Not at all.
you got to kind of look back and just kind of be happy for stuff.
Oh, it's been so fun. And chat, you've made it so fun.
I mean,
Yeah,
man.
honestly.
Subs, the interaction, soundboard
You've helped us.
roulettes.
You've helped us dictate what
Best
we
chat in the
want to
biz,
do, what the
babe.
show
Yeah.
is.
You know what? We're gonna make
We
a
love that.
Discord when we come back. We'll have a Discord by then,
Great.
Yeah.
so we can interact even more with you guys.
And then
Ruha,
might
we
be
gotta
some
get
other.
Ruha on the show too.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Ruha on the show.
Ruha, you're on for sure.
Yeah, 100 hours of content. It's been fun.
Rest in peace.
Rest in
R.I.P., you
peace,
guys.
Private
R.I.P.
Street. I'll play the birthday song out. You guys don't have to stick around for it. I'll just put it up as a.
Okay.
And then we'll raid Alan if people.
Right, Alan, yeah.
And then we'll raid Alan. Oh, sport! I'm a big sports guy. Dang. Look at all the things.
Dang.
All
We
right,
love
share
y'all.
screen. Love y'all so much. Have an awesome Memorial Day
Yes.
weekend.
Be safe.
It's been a goddamn treat. It really has. We appreciate y'all so much. Show ain't nothing without y'all. What are you laughing at?
Ain't
Yes,
nerds
Bill.
without y'all.
You look like
What?
Mark sleeping during the show.
Well, cool.
We love
Love
y'all.
We love y'all.
There's a
Hold on,
June
let me-
10th. See y'all then.
There's the June 10th.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Since it's my birthday, people have been
All right.
asking me, "Dave,
See you, everybody.
what do you want for your
Bye.
birthday?" And that got me thinking, what if I wanted for my birthday every year of my life?
When I was 1, I don't know 2, I don't know 3, I wanted big boy pants. When I was 4, I want a cake party. When I was 5, I want to meet Tom and Jerry. When I was 6, it was a Bigfoot VHS tape. When I was 7, it was a Bigfoot VHS tape part 2. The one with the big-ass Bigfoot.
When I was 8, it was a Ninja Turtle pizza van. When it was 9, it was a He-Man Bashosaurus. When it was 10, I still wanted a He-Man Bashosaurus. And when it was 11, I gave up on the He-Man Bashosaurus, Dad!
When I was 12, I wanted a new bike. When I was 13, I wanted pubes. When I was 14, I still wanted pubes. When I was 15, I think I got my first pube. When I was 16, I wanted a Lamborghini Diablo.
Instead, I got a Pontiac Sunfire. When I was 17, I just wanted to get into college. I had my whole life ahead of me. Small town, big dreams, you know? Then something magical happened. I got those pubes I was talking about.
When I was 18, I wanted a BJ. 19, 20, it was BJ. 20 to 26, BJ. 27, a sloppy double BJ. 28, it was a triple BJ. 29, like a 40-person BJ. It was 30, it was a BJ. On the moon with the cast of Scream Part 2.
And then I got married. So, you know, had to like, dial that back. So, yeah.
31, back to regular BJ. 32, please give me a BJ. 33, I'll take a hand job at this point. 34, I gave up on the VJ.
35, I just wanted to get drunk and watch snake fight videos on YouTube. 36, a job.
I really needed a job that year. That was a tough year. 37, I didn't want anything, Remember last year? And 38, I just wanted to be able to eat a hot chicken sandwich without getting diarrhea. And 39, what do I want? I don't know. Get vaccinated, people?